without the Black Panther, Wakanda will fall.
Vibranium, he's covered in it.
That can't be good.
Let's go!
Now is our time. To strike.
Marvel Studios' Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Only in theaters, November 11th. Get tickets now.
Hello and welcome to the red carpet world premiere of Marvel Studios' Black Panther. And we're coming to you live from Hollywood. I'm James Arthur M.
And I am Nick Stone, and we are hype out here. Pretty soon, we're going to have the cast and creative team behind this epic film joining us here on stage.
That is right, and you can feel the energy for this movie that is about to come out here. And again, we are talking about Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which is hitting theaters in the U.S. on November 11th. And tonight, we are here to celebrate this cultural juggernaut. Now, this Black Panther did get its start in Marvel Comics in 1966, Fantastic Four issue number 52 by the iconic creators Stan Lee and Jack Kirby.
That was a little bit of a long time ago, but we got introduced to the Black Panther in 2016 in Marvel Studios' Captain America Civil War, a blockbuster film that pitted the Avengers against each other, James.
Yeah, that's right. But then in 2018, we got to dive into the world of Wakanda like never before in Marvel Studios' Black Panther, directed and helmed by Ryan Coogler, who is back to continue taking us on into the world of Wakanda.
Lucky us.
Yeah.
Since then, Wakanda and the Black Panther have become symbols of hope, symbols of Black joy, and just this, like James said, a cultural juggernaut. We are so excited to be back in this world tonight and can't wait to see what's going to happen next.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, Nick, you really said it so perfectly. Tonight it's just all about the celebration of what Black Panther and the world of Wakanda truly means to us all, the legacy. So excited to see all the action here tonight.
Speaking of action, you should see what's around us right now, y'all. The fans are here.
Yes, look at the fans out here.
Lit.
Look at them.
They are ready.
Yes, you see them. This energy of these fans, they are coming out in full force tonight. And of course, we want to make sure that we thank our good friends over there at Lexus who are sponsoring tonight's event, bringing you all the action at home. And also be sure, don't miss a moment of this live red carpet premiere coming to you in so many different ways that you can catch it. You can head on over to marvel.com/Wakanda Forever premiere. And look, we've got all the different ways that you can keep involved in the conversation. Remember, tonight it's all about you. You can follow us on all the social channels that you see there at Marvel. And just for easy, just go to #Wakanda Forever and join in on the conversation, everybody, because we want to hear what you see, what you're excited about, because Nick and I are all the way down here. Y'all are catching things that we don't see, so we want to hear from you because tonight it's all about you, the fans.
Correct, and we need you here with us in spirit and in commentary.
Yeah.
Also,
yes,
I'm excited to actually announce that, hey, this carpet's a little bigger than it looks. We're going to need a little bit of help, don't you think, James?
Yeah, we got some reinforcements, right, Nick?
We do. We're going to toss it over to our friends Ray Lowe and Kelly Carter down at the opposite end of the carpet.
Hey.
Hey, y'all.
Looking good, looking good.
Yes.
Well, as Nick Stone said, I am Ray.
And I'm Kelly.
And oh my gosh, we can hear the fans all the way down here.
I love
It's
to
incredible.
hear the fans. They're so excited. I'm excited too.
I'm so excited because not only will we be talking to the cast and the creators of just the film, but we're also going to be meeting up with some friends of Marvel from film, series, and beyond, while bringing you the inside scoop from down here on the carpet.
Absolutely. Is there anyone that you're excited to see tonight in particular?
There's one we're
Okay.
waiting on, but
Okay.
I think especially Miss Angela Bassett. How can you?
That's a good one.
beat
That's a
that?
good one. And
I know.
Lupita Nyong'o. You got to say her name like that. I'm very excited to see her
Well,
tonight
and
too.
they're likely to be incredibly dressed because as we saw from the first Black Panther film
Yes.
from Marvel Studios Black Panther, the way the stars showed up for the carpet was phenomenal.
Oh my God, they shut it down. I cannot wait to see what they do tonight.
I know. Well, the electricity is in the air. It is palpable. We're just so excited to be back here celebrating this incredible series. Nick, James, if y'all are ready, we're ready. Let's get this started.
You know we're ready. It could not be more ready.
Well, but we did say the carpet is so large that, Nick, I think we need a little bit more reinforcements here. We gotta increase our numbers here. So we've got our very own fan on the floor. You know him, you love him. It's Justin Warner. Justin, what are you gonna be bringing the Marvel fans tonight?
I am the man with the fans tonight, and I have got my carpet walking shoes on because I'm going to show you all of the things that you might not otherwise get to see. I'll be dragging the camera along with me, and I can feel this energy so hard. Who's excited to see tonight? I don't need to say any more. I'm sure there's an adventure waiting for me down the carpet. We'll catch up with you all soon.
Fabulous. Justin, thank you so much. But Justin, please, fair warning, Justin, the Dora Milaje are all in full effect, so please don't get in any trouble because Nick and I will not be able to help you out.
We sure cannot, so please don't do anything we wouldn't do.
Please. Okay.
Please.
Well, Nick, we got to talk about this massive film hitting theaters November 11th in the U.S. We got to talk about it.
We sure do. So, yeah,
But I mean, they want to talk about it. The fans are just so into it.
We want to talk about it. So, in Marvel Studios' Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, we got Queen.
You got it.
Queen. Raymunda, Shuri, Okoye, the Dora Milaje, and M'Baku will be facing a new threat in the wake of King T'Challa's death.
Yeah, that's right. And so, see, as the Wakandans are having to strive to embrace their next chapter, they're going to have to, band together. Our heroes are going to band together with the likes of War Dog Nakia. Excited to see her again.
Yes.
We got Everett Ross coming on back.
Yes.
And essentially, they're going to really have to try to forge a pathway forward for the Kingdom of Wakanda.
Absolutely. And we already know that the cast and the creative team for this movie are pretty epic. They're amazing.
Yes.
Like, what else can you say about them?
I mean, they are just sort of next level. And but Nick, it's been a long time since we've seen the world of Wakanda. So let's go ahead and take a peek about how this all came together. Let's take a look.
Audiences have embraced Wakanda and Black Panther. And Chadwick, he knew exactly what this story, what these images meant to the world.
We all suffered an incredible loss when we lost Chadwick.
Chad was very much our artistic partner. I would spend time with him, just he and I, talking about where we would want to see the story go, how much he admired the other characters and the actors that portrayed them.
In the telling of this story, we were all able to honor him together.
It was really moving to come back to Wakanda and for us to be able to do it with a sense of celebration.
There's so much that's happening in this movie. It's amazing. So many new characters to explore. Just seeing the world of Wakanda again, and then now we're going to this whole new world underwater.
My enemies call me Namor.
Introducing Namor, who's a character we were really excited to portray in the film, arguably one of the oldest comic book characters that there is.
The opportunity to play a character like this, it's a dream.
He's the king of an underwater civilization called Talukan.
He is regarded as a living god.
I need to know if Wakanda is an ally or an enemy.
The level of care creating this story, it is astounding. And so it just really felt like for all of us to give it everything we have and more.
I'm just so grateful and blessed to be a part of this. The actors were filled with emotion and passion.
I am queen of the most powerful nation, and my entire family is gone.
Altogether, we ended up using those feelings to create something really special.
The action and adventure with the emotional stakes so high. Things are happening up, down, and everywhere.
I'm so excited about the world being able to tap into Wakanda again. How each character takes on new challenges. And I'm excited about us honoring Chad. Yeah, he would want us to just inspire the world.
absolutely epic and so incredibly powerful. We are in for a ride, and you can just see the fans are just reacting. They're so excited to see this film.
They sure are. I mean, it's a miracle. I don't have mascara all over my face. We can't wait. We really can't wait. The fans are hot, y'all.
They really are. You know, I'm so really, impressed with the cast and the crew, who are able to just bring such power and emotion and vulnerability to this. And, they talked about in this trailer just what a celebration of what the legacy of Black Panther is and what it means and how we're going to just continue in moving things forward.
Yeah, and that featurette really gave us a glimpse into the hearts of the crew, of the cast. They really cared about a very specific vision.
100%. And you can feel it here on the carpet because you can even just see, you go at home, gotten to see a glimpse of the fans and what they're wearing. I mean, you can see them. Look at this cosplay.
amazing.
They were not messing around. I mean, 10s across the board for all of you. I mean, they look so wonderful. Now, Nick, if you were able to cosplay as any one of them, who would you be?
Well, I got to keep it a little different. I want to be M'Baku.
Okay, yes, you could have gone as M'Baku,
Jabari King action.
Well, maybe to keep it a little fun, I'll go as Queen Ramonda there, just to keep it keep it fun over there, yeah?
We would kill it. I really think we would kill it.
Absolutely,
Yes.
And what's so exciting is, we're going to get glimpses. So I know back at home, you all are wanting to see the fans and just seeing, all the different ways that they are dressing out in costume today. And so you're going to get a little bit of a sneak peek of them in a moment. So actually, why don't we go ahead and go on over to our friend Justin Warner, who's got a sneak peek of some fans in cosplay. Check it out.
Love it.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. I am Justin Warner here, the man with the fans. And in order to get in the spirit, my friends, check it out. How cool is that? These are the Black Panther claws produced by Hasbro, and they're really putting me in the spirit of things. You can show off your fiercest Wakandan salute. You got lights, you got actions, and man, that sounds sharp. Speaking of sharp, I'm over here with Brandon, and Brandon, you're looking mighty good.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, man. So I understand you're a huge Black Panther fan, and I gotta know. Can you tell us a little bit about your cosplay tonight?
Of course. So what I'm actually wearing is King Azuri, who's a grandfather of King T'Challa. So.
Wow. So you got the whole family lineage and everything.
Yeah. Eventually, I'm going to do King T'Chaka too, along with Black Panther.
So as a Black Panther fan, I got to know what inspires you from the film.
Really, what inspires me most is that end scene where Wakanda finally makes a decision to open up its borders to the world, to share technology, because unity, I feel like, is what it's all about. Working together with other nations, working with other cultures and stuff. And I love with Marvel and Disney how they're incorporating more and more cultures, setting a tone that we as, African Americans and people of color had never seen before. So this is groundbreaking for me.
So we chatted a little bit before, and I think it's not just important for people of our age, but for the next generation as well. And I understand that you have a little cosplayer waiting for you at home.
Yes, my son Braxton, we love doing cosplay together. I love dressing up. He loves dressing up with me, and we go to cons and stuff like that. We have so much fun together.
Well, Braxton, my friend, it's your lucky day because in partner with Hasbro, we're handing out the Marvel Legends Black Panther Premium Electronic Helmet and Black Panther Wakanda FX Battle Claw.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Look at
Thanks, Marvel. Thanks.
Yeah. Right there for you, man. Hot diggity dog. Today is a good day. And for all of you at home, you can, of course, get your Black Panther Wakanda Battle FX claws at your local Target, Walmart, or online at Amazon. And I just got to know, I wonder, do you think Hasbro makes a set of matching abs?
Man, I hope they do make a set of matching abs because, I got dad bods, so little matching abs to go with this. Hasbro, if you have it, I need it. I need it.
Well, that being said, my friends, we've got much more that you assuredly need here on the carpet. Let's go to the front and check it out.
So cool, Justin. Thank you for catching that for us. I mean, the energy out here is so lit. It is so live that we had to actually kick the live stream off early because the energy for the crowd, they were demanding it. So the carpet is about to become live in just a moment. We're going to be seeing the amazing talent coming here in just a moment. But wow, the energy is wild.
Right now, look, y'all are seeing the costumes we're seeing out here. I guarantee you it took some of our cosplayers longer to get ready than it took us. to get ready.
Because they legit are part of the Dora Milaje. Like, I absolutely do believe it there. They are really absolutely doing it out here, you know? And so, like, as you said, you know, the carpet, it's just about to get started here. But you know what? We had a really great moment early on. As soon as the carpet was about to get kicked off, we actually had a really, really amazing, cool moment from our sponsors at Lexus. They actually were the ones to help kick it off. You can see it right there. So they opened up the carpet with an appearance by the all-new, all-electric RZ450E, which, as you can see, look at this. It got the royal treatment. I mean, they are flanked by the Dora Milaje right there.
Of course, the Dora had to be there. You need tight security when you're bringing something like this out in public, y'all. Like, this was the first time this custom-wrapped Lexus has ever been shown.
Yes, and you know what I really love is that they've got, you know, the wrap there, obviously inspired by the Wakandan colors, just rolling up on the carpet. And then you just saw there, they got the Dora Milaje suit. I mean, truly, salute, I mean, Wakanda forever. Absolutely, like, truly, that is just such an epic moment. So we wanted to make sure, you know, it happened earlier, just minutes ago. We wanted to make sure that we gave it to you all, the fans, but there's still more. There's still more going on.
There is. For the people who were lucky enough to be here, the people who are going to be on the carpet, they got something extra special.
That is right. So, of course, Justin's getting his workout tonight because he is down at the other end of the carpet right now. And he's got something really cool for the folks who are going to be lucky enough to be here on the carpet that they're going to get to check out. So let's go over to Justin Warner to take a look.
Folks, I'm here with an incredible activation here on the carpet, presented by Lexus. The car featured today is the all-new 2023 Lexus RX, wrapped in an all-new cover that is a tribute to Marvel Studios' Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. You can also see the incredible Panther claw decal here on the hood. And behind the car, this LED screen is going to be featuring exclusive clips from Lexus and Marvel Studios' Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. But fans at home, I know y'all might be feeling a little left out. You might feel like you're missing out a little bit. So I've got something for you too. It is indeed time for Black Panther trivia. So I'm going to set up some questions, and I want you to weigh in fast with your answers in the comments. And I'm going to be watching, or rather, they're going to be telling me if you get those answers correct. So without further ado, the first question. What metal is Wakanda's most precious resource? Is it A, platinum, B, uru, C, vibranium, or D, pantherium? Waiting on results. Oh, they're coming in. Everybody got this one. What a layup. It is C, vibranium. Next question. The Dora Milaje are typically armed with what weapon? Is it A, spears, B, ring blades, C, energy gauntlets, or D, hammers? The official Marvel bean counters are in the office monitoring the chat. And indeed, my friends, you got it. It is A, spears. The third and final question. Now, this one might be a little tricky. From where did Wakanda's vibranium supply originate? Is it A, the mirror dimension, B, a space meteorite, C, a trade with Stark Industries, or D, the mystical city of Talo? Oh, we're getting some wrong answers there. But overwhelmingly, indeed, my friends, you got it right. It is B, a space meteorite. Looks like the fans of Wakanda have really shown up tonight, especially in the chat. Great job. I'm going to get moving around this carpet and see what else is in store. Back to y'all at the front.
Thanks, Justin. Yeah, I didn't know there was going to be a quiz tonight. I had no idea.
I mean, how did you do?
Hey, okay, I'm not on trial here. I think I missed one. I did.
Okay.
I got nervous. I don't do well with quizzes. How did you do?
I mean, I nailed them, but I'm also now curious about Pantherium. Like, what is that, like skincare? Like, what do we use Pantherium to accomplish?
Not sure. I'm not surprised you got them right because you were Shuri in your own making, a Riri Williams, if I will. But you know, Nick, we're going to be seeing such Hollywood royalty tonight. I'm so excited about this amazingly talented cast that we're going to get to talk to tonight. So let's talk about some of the folks that we're hoping that we're going to see tonight. So we got to start. All hail the Queen. Queen Ramonda, played by the incomparable Angela Bassett, is back. So excited for her. You know, and Queen Ramonda, she is the Queen of Wakanda, the most technologically advanced nation in the entire world. She's going to be stepping up to lead her people. But you know what I love about her? She never forgets that she's a mother, you know?
She is a mother of my personal favorite character. We have Shuri, played by Letitia Wright. Frankly, I think she stole the show in the first film, just saying. And she's coming back. She's a genius. She's behind most of the technology in Wakanda. She created her brother's suits She's amazing. And from what I understand, James, she's got some new challenges to face in this film.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of someone who has new challenges in this film, so excited, coming back, it is Winston Duke, who plays M'Baku. And M'Baku is the leader of the Jabari-Land tribe, and one of the 5 tribes that make up Wakanda. There are 5 different tribes. He's leading his people, but you know what? I do believe he's going to be forced with some very difficult decisions to make in this film.
Absolutely. We also have Okoye returning, the leader of the Dora Milaje, Wakanda's general, and just everything. She is played by Denai Guerrera, and I'm sure with this new thing in place, we have new rulers ruling. We got all kinds of grief and things happening. Okoye's she's gonna have a lot on her plate.
Right, yeah. And you know what? Also, too, I'm really excited that we have not seen her in a while.
Yes.
It is Nakia, played by Lupita Nyong'o, and just so excited to see her. You know, she's Wakanda's best spy that they have ever had. You know, she's a war dog, and she spends a lot of time away from Wakanda, but, you know, Wakanda, it's in her heart and her soul no matter where she is.
Yes, we also have Ayo returning, played by Florence Kasumba, another member of the Dora Milaje, one who really holds it down. Looking forward to see the kind of butt she kicks in this film.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. And you know what? We also got coming back Everett Ross. I mean, we love him, played by Martin Freeman. I mean, he's getting invited to the cookout. You know he is. He's getting to the cookout. He also was a CIA agent. So really excited to see him come back because you know what? He owes his life to essentially Shuri and the nation of Wakanda. So really excited to see him back into the fold. And there's some new folks coming into the picture too.
There are. We have Michaela Cole will be coming in. She'll be playing Aneka, another member of the Dora Milaje. One who I think might have a bit of a rebellious streak, James.
We might have to see how that shapes out. And you know who I'm really excited to see making their MCU debut? Tanach Huerta is bringing us Namor, the king. I mean, the fans are so excited for him. He is the king of an underwater nation, the Talokan, which is loosely based. It's inspired by an ancient civilization, inspired by Mesoamerican culture. So this is the first time we're going to see it. Really excited to see the Talokan brought to life on the big screen.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Alongside Namor, we got Namora. She is another person who was a part of the Kingdom of Talokan. And from what I understand about her, her number one priority is keeping her civilization and her people safe.
Yes, and you know what, Namor, he's got his crew. He also has Atuma, right? Gotta have Atuma. Atuma's a tank. He's played by Alex Livanali, and he's this fierce warrior. He is so skilled in different things, so he's got to definitely be a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely. And my personal favorite newcomer, the one I'm most excited about, we learned about this character in 2020 at D23 when the Ironheart series was announced for Disney Plus. We have Riri Williams coming to the scene, played by Dominique Thorne, a genius 19-year-old MIT student, and I guarantee you she's going to get into some trouble because you are a genius and geniuses tend to get into a lot of trouble.
When you're that smart, you just get into some trouble. So we're going to see how that unfolds. You know, we've also got this amazing creative team, but I want to jump on over and invite, let's talk to Ray and Kelly on the other end of the carpet. Y'all, let's talk about some of the creative team that we're also hoping to get to talk to tonight.
I always say this is the most exciting place to be because, again, we get to see the cast, we get to see all them reconnect, but most importantly, we get to talk to the people who were behind what you get to see on screen. That's such an important role. One of my favorites, I think, is going to be Ruth Carter, who did costume design.
Yes.
Then again, we'll talk to them later, but so many of them won an Academy Award for the work that they did on Marvel Studios' Black Panther.
And one person that I'm really excited about is Hannah Beckler. She's a production designer, won an Oscar for her work on Black Panther. Probably gonna be up in the mix for another one, I feel like, because what we're seeing so far, the visuals looks really good. Really good job.
I mean, the challenges of bringing in now Wakanda, our main land, and also the Talokan nation that's underwater. I can only imagine the challenges she had to do with that. And then, of course, there is Ludwig Göransson, who was the score and composer for the first Black Panther film. And now he's back again. And I know he worked with Ryan Coogler a lot. They make magic together every single time.
Every single time. That music really sets the tone, I think, for a film. So I'm excited to hear what they do with this, film tonight.
I do want to go back to Hannah for a moment, though, because She won an Academy Award, right? But not only did she win it, right? She was the first Black woman to win it.
Absolutely.
And the first Black woman to be nominated for
Yes.
it.
So she's groundbreaking.
Yeah.
This whole film was groundbreaking. And I
Yes.
think what's really amazing about it is seeing who behind the cameras also really kind of set the tone and really changed the culture in this town for better, which is amazing.
Yeah, the Black excellence of it, bringing all this to the forefront of our Western culture, our Western lens, and having these creators team up together. I mean, a lot of them have wanted to work with each other for years.
Yes.
So this project was an amazing time for them to jump in on that.
An amazing time for them to jump in. I also want to go back to Ruth Carter.
Yeah.
Because those costumes are iconic. I mean, we've got Halloween knocking on our doorsteps. I feel like we're going to see so many people dressed up as they are here tonight at
Even
the premiere.
cosplayers.
With the cosplayers with designs that Ruth Carter put together. So I'm really excited to see her tonight and also see what she does with this film too.
I know. So I can't wait to get started on when these people start hitting the carpet. James, Nick, what's going on down there? I know it's already starting to get fun.
So I'm excited to see us get to talk to so many different folks too. Also too, Kevin Feige, he's the producer on this film, the man with so many secrets in his hat. He is the president of Marvel Studios, so hopefully we'll get some good information out of him tonight.
Yes, I want him to spill a little tea. Like, let us know what's coming in Phase 5. Give us something, Kevin.
Yeah, okay. Sense a little war dog spirit in
I'm
you,
just
so
saying.
you might be able to get into that. Something that we were talking about earlier, it just is how massive this carpet is, y'all. It really goes all the way down Hollywood Boulevard, and it really a big shout out to all the creative team and the folks who really worked so hard to put this all together.
Yeah, and I mean, look, I stepped on this stage and I thought that was the end of it. That stage down there, it is not, y'all. Check this out.
Wow, see, this carpet is massive. It is so huge. And just thinking about all the people that it took to really put this whole entire thing together. And you can see the carpet is just starting to heat up. People are coming on in. It just is such an amazing experience.
It really is. And again, we're here with these fans. These fans are really keeping us on our toes up here. Looking good, feeling great.
Yes, this is such an exciting moment here. There just is so much that is going on over here. So, Nick, what are you most excited to see tonight?
I don't even know. Like, that's a question that I don't think I can answer because even just watching the preview, I'm like, I want to see that, and I want to see that, and I want to ride a whale.
Yes, okay.
And I want to.
So just your itinerary of things that you genuinely want to do in Wakanda and the Telecon. But you know what? Something about this movie that you can already really tell is that, we're going to see it tonight, but you're also going to want to make sure that when next time I go and see it, I got to bring my family, I got to bring my friends, I got to bring my neighbors. It is such a community event and experience. You can just really get that feel for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we kind of slick flexed that right there. We are going to get to see it tonight. Sure. But when I go again, definitely taking my whole crew, my family, my kids, my friends. Yeah. Everybody should go to see this film in a group. Because why wouldn't you? You can get group tickets at wakandaforevertickets.com. It's gonna be amazing. You can buy a row. You can buy out the whole theater. Like, ball out of control, because you definitely need to see this with everyone.
You do. Bring everybody. So again, go to wakandaforevertickets.com. And you know what? Just type in your URL. Just type in the zip code and the right theater that is next to you. You're going to find it right there. So it'll be really great. You know what? I want to go check in. I feel like Ray and Kelly, they've got something on over there. So Ray and Kelly, want to come and check in and see, describe it. What's going on for you at your end of the carpet?
Well, let me tell you, I'm kind of jealous that you guys get to see the cosplayers. They're so so much going on here. But, we're talking about going to see Wakanda Forever in theaters, right? Disney insiders in general also have a few more perks up their sleeves. So Marvel fans, have you heard of Disney Movie Insiders? Because it is an amazing opportunity for fans.
See the QR code that's just popped up on screen? Grab your phone, check it out, and download Disney Movie Insiders.
Yeah, it's an app that rewards you for being a Disney, Marvel Studios, Pixar, or Star Wars movie fan.
You collect points, and the points you collect can be used for cool rewards like movie posters, movie ticket vouchers, collectibles, gift cards, and even tickets to see the world premieres of movies like this one. Download the app now, and for a limited time, get double points towards rewards when you can scan and upload a picture of your eligible movie ticket.
Now, take a look at some of the great rewards coming up for Black Panther fans specifically. Be sure to sign up for push notifications once you download the app to make sure you're notified when Black Panther rewards become available. And also, to help you get started, you can enter the bonus code Wakanda, that is Wakanda, right now on the app or at www.disneymovieinsiders.com for 50 bonus points. Look at what you get for watching Disney movies. It's amazing. Rewards all around.
All around.
Anyways, like I said, we've been waiting for everyone to come down this carpet. We've been creeping on people who are just at the step and repeats, taking their fun little photos.
Exactly.
Again, we keep seeing the cosplayers walk into the theater, and it is amazing to see the dedication they put into these outfits.
I mean, they spent some time on these looks, actually.
And the trailers and also the photos weren't released too long ago. So, Nick and James, you got to tell us what more you're seeing over there.
Yeah.
Yes, well, you know what? That is such a really great things. I love all the insights that you all are giving over there, and really can't wait to see what you have going on. But we know somebody who's always got a lot of action going on. It is our fan on the floor, Justin Warner. Justin, what you got going on for us?
I mean, what don't I have going on? I'm checking out the Lexus car. I'm hanging out with the best fans in the biz. And we're just having a good old time here. We've started to see some celebrities and some of the creative team passing through the carpet here. And I saw a lot of people getting a lot of photos. Who got a photo already? Yeah, we got some good photos happening, and we got signatures. People are bringing their merch out. And I got to say, everybody who is in costume tonight is just bringing so much energy to this carpet. I feel like I drank 35 energy drinks before this, and it's all because of you. And with that, my friends, I'm going to go see what else is happening on this carpet. Back to you guys up front.
Awesome. Thank you, Justin. Justin's always bringing out such energy. I mean, the fans are just such huge fans. The energy's crazy.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like being surrounded by people who are passionate about a thing.
Absolutely. And speaking of, we're also seeing some glimpses of some of the new character who is hitting the scene. We are obviously talking about Namor, who is king of the Telecon. Every time we say his name, the crowd just starts erupting over here. So let's take some time to just really catch everybody up on who Namor is. So Namor is actually Marvel Comics' oldest character, debuted all the way in Marvel Comics #1 back in 1939.
Homie is a little bit old.
That's 83 years. I'm no Shuri, but I think I did the math on that. I think 83 years.
I also am not a Shuri. And I do think you're correct, though. I do think it has been 83 years. It's really exciting to see this character coming into the MCU for the first time. Telecon is an underwater civilization.
Yes, it's an underwater civilization that is, inspired by ancient Mesoamerican culture. Very kind of similar to, if you think about, how Wakanda is inspired by Afrofuturism, African culture. And so I'm really excited to get to see another culture represented in the MCU in ways that we just haven't seen before, and just being celebrated on a whole new level.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have Namor, we have Namora, we have Atuma. All I know is that the three of them are not going to let any ill will come to the Telecon. They care about their people, they care about their civilization, and they're ready to hold it down.
Yes, absolutely. And you've gotten to see some glimpses. That one that you're very excited about is the whale. We've seen them riding on the whale. We've seen the image of Namor coming out of the water. So again, I feel like nothing will be the same after this film and the introduction of Namor and the Telecon.
Yes, and I mean, y'all, let's talk about those costumes.
Yes.
The way the headdress sits on Namor's head.
Yes.
We have such beauty in the shoulder action. Y'all can see I love me some shoulder action. action.
Love a shoulder. She'd
So
love the
I love
shoulder.
a shoulder. We're going to see some shoulders, the beauty and the power and the color. There's so much color in Telecon that we see, even just in the trailer.
Right, and I'm really excited to get to talk to, Ryan Coogler and Hannah Beachler and Ruthie Carter just about the inspirations because, they don't mess around. Hannah Beachler, she wrote a 400-page guide about the Telecon and what it means, and so it just is so rich in history and where they really do their research. This team really works to be able to understand this world that they're creating because they want it to feel real, and they always do.
Yeah, they do, and they succeed every time. I'm not worried at all. I'm also excited to see the cultural collision I think we're going to witness in this film because we have two very different cultures, and we're going to see how they collide.
We're going to see how they collide, and you know what? Speaking of collision, let's go ahead and go and collide with our friend Ray and Kelly. I love getting to see you. Can I just say we love seeing y'all? I mean, Kelly, you look like you could be Wakandan royalty yourself. I mean, look at you.
I don't disagree. I feel a little nervous standing next to her.
That was the vibe. Thank you so much.
I see it.
James. You know what? Let's also talk about these young Black geniuses that we will get to experience in Wakanda forever. I mean, we're talking about Riri, and she's bringing in this MIT educated genius, a new character to the world of Wakanda, but also Shuri.
We've seen what she can do in the first Marvel Studios Black Panther.
Yes.
You know that's only going to expand from here. I also want to know how the emotions and the turmoil she's going through from the first film that leads into this.
Absolutely.
We'll kind of feel what her designs are. But it's not just Black tech geniuses. We're getting women at the forefront of this.
Which I love.
I know.
Which I love. I know. Imagine. Beautiful and brilliant. We can be both. And so that's what I really love about this world. And they're young, too. I mean, I think that's also significant to point out, too.
Yeah.
These are young women who are interested in STEM, who are interested in coming up with technologies that better the world that we live in. And I'm kind of excited to see about what they do. Remember the shoes that Shuri gave us in the first one? I mean,
I also remember, what are those?
What are those? Took us from a flip-flop to a really cool high-tech shoe. Cannot wait to see what the technology and what the invention looks like in Wakanda forever.
Well, and also Wakanda has vibranium, right?
Yeah.
Which is absolutely incredible. They have a natural resource right there that helps them come up with great electronics to some degree.
Yeah.
But as we've seen in the previews for the film, Namor actually has these shoes that are kind of flying around. And you wonder, are they bringing their own electronics into this? And they got an underworld location.
It's a new world they get to play in. So I can't imagine what kind of underwater technology maybe we might get into.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon.
We'll find out pretty soon, but not soon enough for my taste, because I want to know right now.
I want to know right now.
Right now.
I want to talk to anyone who might know. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, hang on 1 second, because there is the most incredible costume.
Incredible. Oh my God. That is beautiful.
A moment for the costume. Did we not tell you we were going to deliver on the outfits? Nick James, please tell me you saw what we just witnessed. Royalty.
We saw the whole thing. That was stunning. Thank you for making space and making room. And just catching us up on all the Black geniuses. I mean, that is one thing that we are really vibing with, too, in this film. I mean, just these Black female lady geniuses just doing it up. But also, I mean, we got to talk about the design that is, Marvel Studios Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I mean, there is a dream team that is reunited. You got Ryan Coogler, Hannah Beachler, and Ruth E. Carter, who are back to continue diving into the world of Wakanda and then diving us further into the world of the Telecon.
That was a really excellent pun, James. An excellent
There's going to be more of those diving puns coming, so just get ready.
Bring them. But yes, we are so excited to see not only how they have expanded on Wakanda from the first film, we got to see so many amazing things in this fictional African country, but now we're getting an entirely new world underwater.
Yes. Yeah, I'm so curious about, where those inspirations came from. And, one thing that this team does that is so well is that they're very specific. If you think about the first Marvel Studios Black Panther, they're very specific in who wore what colors. So I definitely want to ask them about, how they use color in this. Each tribe had a different color palette. Yeah. And then, of course, Warrior Falls. We got to talk about Warrior Falls from the first film. I mean, it was 120 feet by 85 feet with 120,000 gallons of water just pumping it out of that. So I can't wait to talk to Hannah to see what other new designs and set pieces that she created for this film.
Yeah, and right now we're actually going to go to Justin, who is going to give us a little bit of a glimpse into the designs.
Justin Warner here at the very end of the red carpet, where in just a few moments, the cast and crew of Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever will gather before they head into the Dolby Theater to see the film. But one thing that they're going to see on their venture is this incredible array of costumes. Let's check them out. First up, we've got Atuma. Now, all of Namor's warriors take influence from different aquatic creatures. You're going to see some obsidian fins, maybe turtle shells, and man, look at those shark's teeth there. I feel like, this was put together over time and built by this great warrior. Next up, and continuing with our Talo Kanil, this is Namora's costume, and the team wanted to give her the style of the lionfish throughout. As we can see, the elements inspired by fish bones, we've got some jade coins, and those incredible lionfish feathers on the headdress. Oh man, is that leather whale skin? Wow, wow, wow. Next up, of course, the ruler of Talokan himself, Namor. He has his signature green trunks paired with a jade collar. The costume team used antique gold for his belt and armbands, and what's really cool is that the team did a whole bunch of tests with these costumes to make sure they brought it, not only on land, but also in the water. Many of the scenes in this film were actually shot in water tanks. Now, before we head over to the Wakandan side, check out the Wakandan throne. Can you believe they're even letting me this close to it? Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, first up, we have the incredible Ramonda. Of course, this outfit displays all of her power as Queen of Wakanda. The costume team, led by Ruth E. Carter, of course, absolutely outdid themselves for this film, and this is just one of Ramonda's incredible looks. After that, we've got Okoye's Midnight Angel uniform, which we saw glimpses of on some of the other folks in the trailer. It's full of African patterns and motifs that are a part of the costume, and these costumes are made much in the same way that the Black Panther suit is made. I don't know about you, but I'm hoping to see her kick some butt in this film. Next up, of course, we've got Nakia's aquatic outfit from the film. We can see it has Nakia's signature ring blades, a dead giveaway that Nakia is wearing that good guy, and the paint used on this was inspired by all sorts of bioluminescence and metallics found on underwater creatures. Oh man, last but not least, look at it over here, M'Baku, just screaming power and showing the evolution of the Jabari tribe with this look. Unlike their costumes from the first movie, the Jabari have infused their wardrobe with vibranium, and much like the rest of the Wakanda, to stand up to the tests that they will assuredly face in this film. And my friends, I knew you were waiting for it. I knew you were waiting for it. Look at it. This suit is the new take that we saw on Black Panther's. This suit is a new take on the classic that we saw in Marvel Studios' Black Panther, but it was built using much the same process. I cannot wait to see it in action in the movie tonight. And my friends, I am so excited about all the action that is happening here on this carpet. I'm excited about all the cosplay that these costumes are going to inspire, and I'm sure after people see the film, they're going to be stitching them up themselves. We've got more action here on the carpet. We're heading to the front. Justin Warner, signing out.
So cool, and there you are. You can see the carpet stretching all the way down Hollywood Boulevard, and all of Hollywood is coming out here tonight to celebrate the launch and the premiere of Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I mean, those costumes, again, Ruth E. Carter is taking to a whole new level, right, Nick?
Absolutely. I'm telling you that M'Baku costume, that's the one I want to cosplay in, There's just power. Yes. So much power in those costumes. And that new Black Panther costume.
I'm digging that as well. You know what? I really love the details and the specifics that Ruth E. Carter does. And I remember, when she was talking about the River Tribe, which is where Nakia originates from, they usually use a green palette, but she uses turquoise to help make the green pop. I mean, just what a creative genius. I definitely wouldn't even think to accent it with that. And it looks so beautiful, the power of it as well.
It does. I wonder if any of those things down there were 3D printed, don't you?
Oh, I am so curious because I do know that Ruth E. Carter got to do some 3D printing for Queen Ramonda, one of her headdresses, which also, how Wakandan to be able to use technologies, advanced technologies, to then create these different costume designs, such a cool thing.
It really is. Well, from what I hear, Kelly and Ray have a guest down there. Let's go see what's going on.
Let's check it out.
We do. We have Mr. Robert John Burke, also known as Bobby, though. Yes. It's a little too formal for him. How are you doing tonight?
Really super well. It's just incredible to be here.
Now, obviously, there is so much that we cannot say with each character in this film, but we do know you play a character. Can you at least share your name?
Smitty. I'm a nefarious CIA type.
Ooh, okay.
Up to no good, or kind of up to no good. No, up to no good.
Nefarious. Lean into it, my friend. So welcome to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, first of all.
It's daunting. It's really daunting, I'll say.
Yeah?
I mean, you got to say hello to all the Marvel fans because they tune in for
Hey. Hi.
It's a good introduction, you guys.
Every one of you.
So what was it like to, be on set, to be a part of your first Marvel film?
It was an eye-opener. Ryan, I felt so confident with him. I think the reason he's allowed to tell stories so beautifully and expansively and with such scope and spectacle is because he is so down to earth and grounded. And it becomes very human then to work with somebody like that, and you just trust them immediately. So I learned a lot from him. He's an incredible talent and storyteller.
Yeah. Did you get to peruse the script ahead of time before coming onto this project, or the surprises of the story that he was telling really came after that moment?
I did not peruse any bit of the script.
I don't know. Sometimes people get special access.
That's the Marvel way.
I was given my bit, and we spoke about. I was told where things were headed, and I thought that was just entirely compelling and responsible. And I think the fans will find that out also.
Bobby, what does it feel like for you to be here tonight and for this film in particular?
Oh, it's surreal.
Yeah.
But it's when you speak about Black Panther and Wakanda Forever, we're also talking about legacy.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true, too. I feel like everyone coming together for this feels like such a special moment as well.
Yeah, there's a lot more here. It becomes a very important moment, for the filmmakers and for the artists and the crew and the fans.
Yeah.
As honor and homage, really.
I know it's been a while since y'all were shooting the film. Is there anyone you're really excited to reconnect with tonight?
I hope I get to see Ryan. Lake Bell was my counterpart. I'm shocked. Oh, I can't say.
Don't get in trouble, Bobby.
That's not the most casual.
I was just about to blow spill the beans, but no, I didn't.
Well, we'll help you put a lid on it for now, because I know you're excited to see the film, as are we, and we know there's not too much more that you can say in the meantime.
Yeah.
So is there anything you'd like to say to all of your Marvel fans, because they are now your Marvel fans, before you go?
Listen, you're going to enjoy this film for a long, long time to come. And thank you for supporting Ryan and these filmmakers and these artists.
Thank you so much, Bobby. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have so much fun tonight.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy tonight, yeah.
Great to meet you as well. This is only the first of what's to come on this carpet. Nick James, what's going on over there?
So cool. I feel like they got a little bit of our first scoop. It seems like he's playing a bit of a nefarious character is what we got out of there, but you can already start to feel just the energy and the power of what this film means.
Yes, and the love for the film and for what the film is going to carry out into the world.
Yes, and you can hear the fans, they are saying Wakanda forever. I mean, it is really the spirit of it. Things are heating up. People are coming in here. It is just livening up as we are going in here. And so really excited here. I do believe we are going to go on over to our friends, I think Kelly and Ray, I think they might have something coming up. Or all right, yes, all right. So we'll get to them in a minute because they just done something really cool.
Yes.
But you know what I do love is, the cosplayers here. And so for those of you at home, chime on in, at Marvel, hashtag Wakanda Forever on all of our different social channels. Again, who are you excited to see? There it is right there, back on the social channels there for you because you can join in on the conversation. We want to hear from you because, again, we are live. So what are you seeing? What are you excited about?
Yes, absolutely. Fans, I hope y'all are ready because it's heating up out here.
They can feel it. It's
heating up out here.
We got some folks signing autographs over there as well. And again, it's so nice out here on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yes.
It is such a beautiful night. The sun is just about to set, but we are just getting started. And speaking of, it feels like they're getting all the scoops. We got to go to where the party is right over there. Kelly and Ray, what you got going on over there?
We do have all the scoop. And we have, honestly, my favorite Marvel celebrity in her own right. Miss Sarah Finn, the casting director.
Thank you so much. So nice to be here tonight and to talk with you both.
Thank you.
This was such a project to take on. First of all, I'm fangirling, but this woman has over 170 film credits to her name. It is absolutely phenomenal. What was it like to cast for this? Because everyone's got to be its own project.
Yeah, it is. It's an honor. period, full stop. It's an honor to work with Ryan Coogler. It's an honor to work on Black Panther. And this one, as everyone can imagine, is very emotional. It's very loaded. This was a labor of love in every possible way. And we just wanted to make the best possible film we could. So, yeah.
Yeah, you know, Sarah, so many people are looking forward to so many things about this film. One thing in particular is you brought so many new characters, new actors like Michaela Cole. Talk to me about that. You know, what were you looking for?
Well,
how did you even start this daunting task?
Imagine this. I mean, we already had the fiercest, most amazing, talented, deep, rich, intelligent, beautiful women. Yeah. And now we have to populate the rest of the film and find people that are going to hold their own on screen opposite Angela Bassett and Lupita and Letitia and Denai. Michaela Cole makes a lot of sense,
Absolutely,
doesn't she? We're so thrilled that she came to be a part of this. I'm very excited for the world to meet Dominique Thorne.
Ooh.
She is a huge, huge find and very special. And then Tenoch Huerta.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Get ready, everyone. Get ready.
Get ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So one of the most fun parts of this job has to be making the call to let someone know they got the job. I mean, we saw Iman. That was amazing for Ms. Marvel. So was there anyone from this film that was a real standout to get to call and talk to?
That would have to be Dominique because, she actually auditioned for the first Black Panther in 2016.
Okay.
And she auditioned for Shuri. We found our Shuri, but we never forgot Dominique. We thought she was so special and so talented that when we started casting this film, we were immediately thinking about her for this part. That was fun.
I love that.
And then we had to keep it a secret forever.
That's true.
It was very hard for her too.
Yes.
For her too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So amazing. I love that. You also had the undertaking of Namor, who is like the oldest comic book character Marvel has. How did you even start that process?
Yeah, well, we knew the kind of world that Ryan was going to be creating, and we knew that we needed an incredibly brilliant, complex, sensitive, powerful actor. And we did our research. We did a lot of homework. We talked about a lot of options, and we landed on Tenoch feeling really, really excited about that. And excited about him taking on this role, and then we convinced him to do it, and now we'll get to see how that turns out.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Well, as our final question, we do have one. Is there any advice you have for anyone who would love to be in a Marvel film? Me, but anyone else but me.
Be yourself. Work hard. Be yourself fully. Don't try to be like anyone else. Be true to yourself and shine your own light. That is the best thing to do. And work very hard. Be as good as you can be. Bring your best self every day.
Well, thank you so much, Sarah. Again, say goodbye to all your Marvel fans out there.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Have a great time watching the film. We appreciate it every time.
Thanks, Sarah.
I mean it when I say, truly, my favorite Marvel celebrity, honestly.
I love it. Well, back to you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Ray and Kelly. And we're keeping it going here. We have, behind the scenes, we have Ludwig and Serena Goranson here, who are responsible for the music of not only the first Marvel Studios Black Panther, but this follow-up here. So tell us, what are you excited about for fans to get to experience with the music that you created for this film?
I think for this one, we were able to do something, me and Ryan were able to do something we've been talking about for our whole careers. Like, we've been working together for 15 years, and we're so excited to be able to create a complete unique sound, immersive experience with both songs and score. So you can't really tell a difference, how they work to each other. It's a complete immersive experience with the score and the songs flowing into each other.
That's amazing. So your first score really gave us kind of the heartbeat of Wakanda. Now we're getting a whole new world. Tell us a little bit about the music we're going to experience in Talokan.
Oh, yeah. When I first read the script about Namor and heard about Ryan's inspiration of being inspired by like the Mayan culture, one of the first things we did was we actually went to Mexico and we started recording there with musical archaeologists, because the Mayan music it was forcibly erased.
Yeah.
Their culture, their dances, their music, it's gone. But there's historian experts, musical experts that have been doing a lot of research in what the sounds could have, what the music could have sounded like. And they found these instruments in some of the graves and been seen in the codexes on some of the musical formations like turtle shells, seashells, a lot of instruments from the ocean. So you'll be hearing these sounds in the movie, sounds I never heard in a movie before, and it was such an incredible journey to work with these musicians.
Yeah. And so you two are such a collaborative duo. So can you walk us through what is your collaboration process like?
Yeah, I mean, we went together to Senegal for, was it 4 years ago?
2016.
Yeah, 2016.
Before they shot the first movie.
And we were, and that's where we met Baba Mao, and we started recording with him. And on this one, we went to Mexico, we went to Lagos, we recorded orchestra in London, and I think on 4 different continents, like 2,500 hours of recording in the studio, over 200 musicians, and it's been such a journey.
Yeah, well, I mean, the music that you all create, it really feels so incredibly rich and so authentic. So we wanted to say congratulations to you both, and thank you so much for all the passion and effort and authenticness that you bring to these films. I know there's some other people who want to talk to you tonight, so we're going to send you on your way. Thank you so much for chatting with us and the Marvel fans.
Thanks, y'all. We're going to toss it over to our friend Justin.
Yes, Justin, we're going to go
Justin,
and see
what you got going on?
What Justin has.
What is not going on? The energy of the carpet, of course, the fans are going wild because people are starting to arrive. We're getting selfies, we're getting autographs, so on and so forth. But the energy here, and I'm hearing all sorts of noises of excitement, of joy, of glee. This is starting to feel a lot more like a family reunion and less like a typical red carpet. And I am very much here for that energy. Feast your eyes, my friends, on all the joy and happiness going on. I mean, look at some of the fashion that we're seeing here. I mean, it is a lot. People fixing up their cosplay. We've got feathers, lots of white. Oh, man, I'm absolutely loving it. And the smiles here on this carpet are just so authentic and natural. People are absolutely overjoyed to be a part of this. And I got to say, I certainly am too. It's just such a wild experience to be here in the thick of this, in the midst of all of this energy, and to just watch as the eyes light up, as the jaws are agape, as people take photos, as all of it happens. It's just, I mean, this is Hollywood 101, man. I'm loving it out here right now. Guys, I'm going to head back to you in the front because I feel like I'm in the way.
Justin Warner, you're never in the way.
Never.
You're on assignment. We love you. The fans love you so much. And again, this is heating up. We're seeing so many of the creative team and the cast starting to arrive. I do believe I saw the director and co-writer Ryan Coogler signing some autographs over there.
I saw Hannah Beekler.
I do believe we've seen them. They are in. They are on the carpet. They have arrived. So we're just so excited for, it's just beginning. And it's just beginning. And make sure, again, you can follow along on social wherever you are. You can head on over to @Marvel on all of our social channels, #Wakanda Forever. We want to hear from you, and a big shout out and thanks to our sponsors at Lexus as well.
Correct. So things are heating up down here, y'all. Like heating up, it's getting hot. It's actually getting cold. And also, because of the heat and the electricity here, we're feeling the heat. It's super exciting to be here. Yep. I'm seeing Black Panthers all over the place. We have Dora Milaje all over the place. We got some Namors. We got some Namoras. We got all kinds of people hanging out here really ready to see this film.
And again, I mean, just also the fashion too. I mean, Ryan and his crew are coming up in all this all white, which I think it's like, it kind of makes me think about that shot in the trailer that we also see that looks like some sort of tribute, sort of, celebration moment that is happening. And this is what him and his crew are wearing. And they are just really incredibly decked out, y'all. Wait till you see them as they're coming around here.
Good. So good.
Yes, absolutely. And so one of the things that I think is just so powerful about, Black Panther is what it means to so many people around the world.
Absolutely. I mean, no matter where you go, you're going to find people who were moved by this film and by this character.
Yeah, and it really was. And then here it is. We've got him. It is, of course, what is going on?
The man himself.
We've got him, Ryan Coogler.
Hi, Ryan.
Hello. Ryan Coogler, director and co-writer. Welcome. I mean, did you have any idea when you did the first Marvel Studios Black Panther? People were excited about it, but did you have any idea that it would blow up to be this huge movement?
No, I did not. We were just trying to make the best movie we could. But what's interesting about it is that Chad knew. You know, he knew. Like, he would talk about how well it was gonna do and how people would respond to it. He had so much confidence that what we were making was gonna matter in a real way. But during the time of going through it, I was kind of down in the dumps, man. I was taking it day to day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was really rewarding to see people take to it as they did, and we're super excited to present folks with another film now.
Yeah. What's it feel like to be back? You know, like all of these people that you worked with before, they're back.
Yeah.
We're seeing seeing everything in a completely different light.
It's really bizarre. You know, it's actually like a paradox because it feels very familiar, but at the same time, so much has changed since the last time we released the film. You know, the world has changed, like through the pandemic and all types of different sorts of unrest and change and things that we've been having to navigate just personally and as a society. And then we've changed. We've gotten older. You know, our lives have gotten more rich, and we also lost our king. You know, and you know it's a part of life. You know, things change as time goes on. But being here is extremely surreal because it feels familiar, but at the same time, like we're in a whole new place.
Yeah. So on that note, you know, talking about this film, you know, there's something different that's happening in it. I know that when you set out to direct a film, you always start with a question. In your first film, it was, what does it mean to be African? My brother's keeper. So for this film, what question did you set out to answer?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big film and it has a lot of questions. I think the deepest question was like, how do you move on when you feel like you can't? You know, how do you move on in the face of immeasurable odds? You know, how do you move on when your heart is broken? You know, and I think that this film speaks to that, and it's a joyous film. It's a celebratory film, but it also deals with some real things that we face as human beings, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. Now you also are bringing us an entirely new world. Like Telecon is about to be. It seems like it's about to be pretty lit. What was it like directing an underwater world?
It was one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had. You know, bringing Telecon to life. You know, and it's our film's interpretation of Marvel's Atlantis, of Marvel's Namor, and the one that's been around in the comic books for a long time.
Yeah.
And for us, we were trying to figure out a way to tell that story, you know, through the specific lens of Black Panther. And we're really excited about what we were able to do. We worked with a lot of different cultural consultants. We were able to cast some incredible actors. And just the physical of it, you know, getting into the water and doing it for real, it was fantastic. It was fantastic.
And that is something that you and your team always do. You bring such an authenticness to it. So also from one Bay Area native to another, man. So great to see you. I grew up in Fairfield. Yes.
Yeah.
My mom lives in Oakland, but you know.
Fairfield, Oakland, I'll take them both, man. Great cities.
You're always repping, so maybe we'll see some glimpses of the Bay in this movie. Maybe.
I don't want to confirm or deny.
That's what you said to me the last time, and the opening shot was Oakland. So thank you, Ryan. Thank you for not spoiling there. Ryan, it's such an amazing night ahead of you. We're going to send you on your way. Thank you so much for everything that you bring and the gift that you give into the world. Thank you, Ryan. Amazing getting a chance to talk to the man himself, who the just creative vision behind all of this.
Yes, absolutely. Now we're going to toss it down to stage 2, down to Ray and to Kelly. What y'all got going on?
So much. I mean, it's exciting. We're starting to see celebrities walking by us that are probably even more excited than the people dressed up as some of the characters.
Just to be here.
Cosplay to be here tonight. Also did a little bit of ear hustling on your interview with Ryan Coogler. Mm-hmm. I love what he's wearing, first off. That chain is so perfect. I love that. But I love that you asked him about Oakland because obviously he loves his Oakland and we love to see it kind of infiltrate the world of Wakanda.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, but really excited to see what he does tonight. You know what I mean, with this film. I think so many of us are just anticipating it and we know what his level of excellence is like as a filmmaker.
True.
So we know it's going to be really good.
Yeah, I'm excited to eventually, hopefully we or Nick and James will get to talk to Joe Robert Cole, who is also the other co-writer here, and just hear about their collaborative process. Because again, Ryan Coogler, I mean, has such an incredible mind, as we've seen prior and as we're going to see in this film. But I do need to call out the fact that fit was with the silk and the little framed glasses.
Everything head to toe. He did not come to play. So make him the first fashion do of the night, because that was amazing.
On the best list. If he's not on best dress, I don't want to see it.
I agree with you.
Well, there's so much more to talk about tonight. There's so many other people to talk with. And I know Nick and James have the eyes on site down over there. My friends, what's happening?
We have a treat for you. So we had just had Ryan Coogler, and we've got the other part of his dynamic trio. We have Hannah Beekler here, the production designer, who Academy Award-winning production designer. And I mean, this whole entire we can see this entire, all hail right over here.
Yes.
Hannah Beekler, I gotta ask you, we were just talking, you won the Academy Award for Marvel Studios Black Panther. What has it meant for you, for the entire world, to catch up with the magic of Africa through your designs?
I mean, it means the world to me. Who wouldn't? I mean, it's every little girl dream. You're right. Yeah. When I was little, making up worlds in my backyard and always dreamt, and I said to myself, I want to do this on a large scale and build a world, build a civilization. And who knew I would actually get that opportunity to work with some of the best filmmakers in the world to do that. So it has changed my heart to see the change that it's made, not just in film, but in the hearts of young people, young Black and brown children, girls specifically,
Yeah.
And to show that, no matter what challenges or adversity comes, that goodness will prevail.
Yeah.
In every story that we've been told, good prevails. So no matter how crazy the world gets, I would hope that people could look to this movie and see, even through the hardest of times, that the people who love you the most are always going to be there for you. Always.
Shout out to young Hannah, who is just coming through Chase Those Dreams, and now we get the things that you create. Now we know you create these extensive design books, right? Like 400, 500 pages.
Yes.
Why is it so important to you to represent these civilizations accurately?
I mean, if I don't do the work to understand the worlds that I'm trying to create, that are inspired by, that take influence from, you really have to understand the people, the story, from the beginning to the end. You have to understand the way of life. You have to understand expectations and everything that came before and after. And that's when you can really start to sort of break the rules and create sort of this, what I like to call a little bit of Afrofuturism, and seeing what it could be, what it could have been, and where we can aim to be. So that is really what's important to me. And in creating those 500-page Wakandan Bible and a 400-page Telecom Bible, it was simply that, right? It was, so I knew I put the work in, so my team knew we put the work in, and that we sort of built a foundation for which we could always come back to, whether we're kind of using it in the way that it's there for or not, but we have a basis to go to. And I think that was extremely important to me, to get it right and not make guesses.
Yeah.
And it feels so authentic, the worlds that you all create. Like, I tried to book my ticket to Wakanda and it didn't exist. That's how good y'all did. So, Hannah Beekler, thank you so much. There's so many people that want to talk to you. You look great. You look amazing. Thank you for changing the world with your designs. Hannah, we can't wait to see it. Hannah Beekler, thank you so much. Enjoy the night.
Yes. Kelly and Ray, what y'all got going on down there?
That outfit. Woo! Was that the production designer or the costume designer? I'm not sure. We do have another very fashionable friend with us right now. This is Miss Sidian. Sidian.
Hello, nice to meet you guys. Hi.
Hello to Marvel. We were just talking about the fact that this is your very first film premiere.
Yes.
What's it like to be here?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I never thought that playing video games was going to get me on the purple carpet here interviewing with you guys and hanging out with Marvel, but what a journey it's been. I'm glad to be here.
So let me ask you this, because even though it's your first carpet, you did not come to play. Tell us about this outfit, because you look amazing, head to toe. I love everything.
Thank you. Well, I'm dressed today. I got everything from StockX. So I have my Chanel earrings, I have my off-white dress, I have my Amina Muaddi shoes, and then I have my Brandon Blackwood and Systemic Racism bag here. It's this purple little number. I love it.
Can we get like a little highlight on that bag really quickly?
Okay,
the color matches so well.
It's beautiful. I love the way it matches my dress. I'm like super, super happy with the way I'm dressed tonight.
Well, we know you're a great StockX ambassador, obviously head to toe. Can you tell us a little bit about your love of Marvel, the Marvel fandom, how that's always integrated for you into video games as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So I was just explaining earlier, like I grew up with bedtime stories, but it was comic books. So my dad is like the biggest Marvel fan, and that was what I was learning about when I was a kid and what I was reading. So it just transcended into this like thing. I started gaming, reading comics more, talking about comics on stream, and now I'm at a Marvel premiere.
It happens like that.
Yeah, wow.
And you know, what does it mean for you to be at this Marvel premiere in particular? What does that mean to you?
Oh gosh, it means everything. Like I think that, you know, feeling like I'm a piece of representation in gaming for like younger Black women, younger just Black kids in general, to be able to be here and see representation on the big screen and be able to celebrate that is the absolute best feeling. For my first premiere, I wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
Absolutely, I love
That's
that.
so exciting. Well, as our final question, we have to ask, is there anyone you're insanely excited to see tonight? Anything you're insanely excited to see tonight?
I have to go with just the movie in general. Like, I'm so excited. Like, every time I've watched the trailer for Black Panther, I've gotten chills. Like, just absolute tears. I know it's going to be a moving one, and I'm very excited.
Absolutely.
Get in there, then. We'll see you inside.
Great to meet you, Sid.
Lovely to meet you.
All right, Nick and James, what you guys got going on back there?
All right, look at the crowd. It is heating up, and I am so excited who we have here. Look at this guy here. You know him, you love him. Is Nate Moore back as producer for this film? Nate Moore, we got to credit you. You know, you and the team and Ryan have been so instrumental of bringing, you know, the Black Panther to the masses. What has it meant for you to see this effect happen from this work that y'all have put in?
Yeah, it's pretty shocking, to be honest. I mean, you're making a movie hoping that it reaches the biggest amount of people, and you hope people enjoy it, but I don't think we understood what it could mean to people. You know, we've had successful films in the past, but I think culturally there's something that hits different with this franchise. And I think bringing it back to people after a long hiatus, after COVID, after all the things we've all experienced, you don't think you can catch lightning in a bottle twice, but you want people to feel that same impact and hopefully get something on it out of this movie beyond the film itself.
Yeah. Now, you just mentioned while we were, you know, hanging out a little bit that this is extremely collaborative. You have this really powerful teamwork that happens on these sets to make these movies. What's it like working with so many incredibly talented people?
It's honestly humbling, because you realize that as much as you know about any given thing, there's someone on the set that's an expert. And I think that's really special, to know that your on-set painters and your prop masters and your gaffer and your cameramen, they're all the best in the business. And I think that is what makes these films so special, right? Is knowing you're surrounded by a collective group that's gonna raise everybody's game and everybody's amplified because of the skill level of the crew.
Yeah. You know, and you can also see the energy that you all have helped to create. It has been so wild. Now, you know, with this film, Namor is being introduced into this film. Can you give us a little insight of what does this mean? How will this maybe change the MCU moving forward?
Yeah, Namor, look, he's one of the most classic Marvel characters in publishing. He's somebody that we've wanted to introduce for a long time, and you want to introduce this person in the right way. And I think in building the first Panther movie, we realized if we got to make a sequel, there was some natural conflict, even in publishing, between the Black Panther and Namor. The great thing about Ryan is he wants to ground everything in reality and everything in a truth. So in rethinking how Namor could be introduced, we really wanted to lean into Mayan culture and be inspired by that civilization that's still very much around and alive. And I think making Namor and Talokan this incredibly special place that gets to both play in this movie and also just be the tip of the iceberg of stories down the road is really exciting.
Yeah. Now, you are a producer. Give us a little bit of insight into what goes into making a movie on this scale.
Yeah, it's all about the details. I mean, it's the details of the storytelling. It's making sure you have an incredibly strong script. It's making sure that your crew is the best in the business, that you're thinking about all those little things that I think sometimes it feels like we take for granted when we watch a film. Yeah. But collectively, that's That's when you know the film is good, when you realize everything has intentionality, everything has a purpose. And as a producer, my job is to make sure that the whole, again, is greater than the sum of its parts, that what we're doing is always on story, is always on theme, to be a partner with Ryan as much as he needs a sounding board, so that, again, we're all rowing in the same direction, because no single person can make these movies. To your earlier point, it's all about the collective.
Yeah, it is such a team and a collective that really brings all of these together. And I mean, it is a massive scale, the MCU in general. You did just say, just in a moment, that this is going to be having some building blocks to what's coming in the future. Now, this is the last feature film to Phase 4. You knew we were going to go here. I got you. You're not going anywhere. This is the last feature film of Phase 4. So what are these building blocks that we should be looking out for what's coming out in Phase 5?
I don't want to spoil it.
They had to try.
But things that happen in this movie will have repercussions on things that are coming afterwards. And while this isn't necessarily directly related to the multiverse idea that we introduced in Spider-Man No Way Home and in Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness, these characters, these concepts, these worlds that you're going to see are going to play on a larger stage as we continue to build.
All right, well, it looks like it is just the beginning. Nate Moore, always such a pleasure talking to you, and thank you for all the work and the passion that you throw into this. Like, I really feel like you and the team, you're changing the world. So thank you for making that impact.
Thank you, guys, and thanks to all the fans. We couldn't be more excited, and now let's do it. Wakanda forever.
Let's do it. Wakanda forever.
And ever.
Nate Moore, thank you so much. We're going to send you on your way. Enjoy the night. Well, there it is, Nate Moore.
Amazing.
So good.
So amazing. So, back to Ray and Kelly. What's going on, y'all?
You know what? We are here with the fabulous Maya Abney, who is a member of the Dora Milaje.
I am.
Tell us what you can about being a part of this film. What was that like for you?
You know, this film, this franchise, this legacy is incredible.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it in terms of representing our culture, our people, everything that we are, the black women in this film, the beauty, the strength, the intelligence.
Yes.
The intelligence. I am so excited for little black girls to see this one in particular,
Absolutely.
even more than the first one. I'm so excited for us.
Oh, I love hearing that.
What was the environment like on set because of these emotions? What was it like to be able to work on this film with everyone?
It's incredible. And the world that they build, it's beyond anything you could possibly fathom. And then they say things like, somebody's gonna be riding in on a whale. Like, your mind is blown. Like, there are people on whales. There are blue people on whales. But it works, and you see it, and it's stunning. It's stunning. It's beyond your imagination.
Last question before we let you go. Is there anyone in particular you're looking forward to reconnecting with tonight?
Everyone.
The genuine
What a great answer.
Michaela Cole.
Yeah.
Florence Kasumba.
Absolutely.
I love.
She's a queen.
They're great.
We will let you see everyone riding the whale in the movie. I mean, you have a whole entire carpet to walk down. Look how long this is. But please show off this outfit while you do it. It better be a stretch.
Stunning.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Have a lovely evening.
All right, Nick.
The
fashion, right? Nick and James, I hope y'all are enjoying this fashion too.
Let's see what you got down there.
We sure are, but y'all, we've got royalty right here. We got him. It is the king of Talakan. We've got Namor here. Tenoch Huerta. Hey, here you are.
Welcome to the MCU.
Thank you. This is crazy and amazing. Oh my God.
Just taking it all in here. So for you, what does it mean to be, not only joining the MCU, but to get to play Namor? You were the one bringing Namor to the MCU. What does that mean for you?
Oh my God, this is overwhelming. It's fantastic. It's a long way the character. The people were waiting for a long time, and finally it's here, and they give me the opportunity, give me the chance to be in front of the camera to for all the people.
Yeah. Now, we know you have an extensive acting background, and it is incredible. You're acclaimed, it's awesome, and you're bringing something fresh and new to the MCU. What's it feel like to bring your own culture into a role like this?
Well, that's great, and I think it's natural.
Yeah.
I mean, the original, it's based on an ancient culture.
But look at this, the tag team here. I mean, the Teleconil are here on stage. Look at this. We've got Alex Lavanilli. Are you gonna stick around here? Hello, or are you just saluting the king? Just saying hi. Oh,
hey.
we love it. Alex Lavanilli. We've got our tomb over here.
fantastic, the best partner on set. Honestly, all of them. But yeah, this opportunity to bring this ancient culture, our roots, our heritage as Latin Americans is fantastic, and I think it's natural. As I mentioned, the first one was based on antique culture, and it's the same. It's a natural step for another antique culture with a profound and deep roots. So I don't know. It's great.
And it's going to really inspire. So many people are going to feel themselves represented in this. I do want to take a moment to talk about the training process for this. So you were king of an underwater nation, and there's probably going to be some swimming involved. Did you know how to swim before?
Yeah.
Tell the truth.
They asked me if I know how to swim, and I said I never drowned before. Which is true.
Okay. There you go. Right.
I mean, it's not a lie.
You're just doing something different with the word.
Yeah, isn't a grave.
But what about? But now
you know how to swim.
What was your training process like to prepare for this?
Yeah, well, I have to learn how to swim, and then free diving.
Wow.
Yeah, that was important because we made our scenes in Talocan are under the water.
Yeah.
And I hold my breath for 5 minutes. Yeah.
That's
they
amazing.
were fantastic trainers. But Mabel Cadena, Namora,
yes, your counterpart.
She's around
We're
here somewhere.
We're gonna find her.
Her first immersion, 8 minutes.
8 minutes. So good thing you've got it.
Her first one.
Oh, her first one.
Yeah.
And they got
8
longer,
minutes. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Oh my God, she is fantastic.
Well, it's a good thing she's on your team and she's on your side because she's got your back. Tanacha Huerta, congratulations. Enjoy this night. I know everyone is so excited to see what you're going to do.
Yes.
The world's never going to be the same again. Tanacha Huerta, I know so many people want to talk to you tonight, so enjoy the evening. Thanks for talking to the Marvel fans.
Thank you.
The King.
The King is here.
Thank you, guys.
We love it. We're going to go to Justin Warner. What you got going on, Jess?
Oh, come on. This is one of the best nights of my life. I mean, anyone who knows me knows that I am an absolute Lego fanatic. And here I am with these amazing Marvel Studios Black Panther Wakanda Forever minifigs. And this, of course, is in partnership with Target. Love me some Target. These giant minifigs traveled all the way from Enfield, Connecticut to Hollywood, California, where we are tonight to make their debut on this amazing purple carpet. Target invited Lego to team up with their collaboration for Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Since STEM is such an important part of the film, it's awesome that Lego, known for creativity, problem solving, gets to be part of the action here. These 5 minifigures are quite the feat of engineering. Together, 78,115 bricks were used to build all of them, with Ironheart over there at the end in that iconic Lego red, topping out with 23,548 bricks. Not only that, my friends, but it took a team of 18 people spending 723 combined hours to build all of this. And I mean, feast your eyes. So, if you folks at home are as big a Lego fanatic as I am, and if you love the look of these here minifigs, you can get the regular sized ones in the Lego War on the Water set. I've already seen it. It includes that iconic ship, all the minifigures that you see in here. And my friends, this is a Target exclusive. I repeat, a Target exclusive. So if you want to get your hands on that set, you better go to Target or go to target.com/Black Panther. I'm going to see if I can't figure out how to get one of these for myself in the meantime. Anyway, but before I do that, let's take a look at how Lego, Target, and the world of Wakanda all came together.
Wakanda's changed things forever. Now, nothing seems impossible. So how will you share your brilliance with the world?
I put this here, will it work? This center, so the whole thing...
Keep forging your own path.
We still need something.
Keep reaching for what inspires you. And keep shining for everyone to see.
Hey, can I see what you're drawing there? Yeah, this is a working model for an energy source.
Okay, I see you, young genius. After all, you never know where you'll find inspiration.
Bye.
To bring the next great idea to life.
See Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever in theaters November 11th.
What an incredible piece. I'm blown away. And there is so much more happening here on this carpet. Let's head back to the front to see what's going on.
All right. Well, we've got more royalty here. All hail the Queen. We've got Angela Bassett, who plays Queen Ramonda. Hello.
Yes.
It is so good to see you again. Now, I know that you said in an interview that you always dreamed of getting to play an African queen, and now you're getting to do this again. What has this experience meant for you to get to play this role and bring it to the world?
It's been very humbling and very satisfying. Yes. Absolutely. Always wanting to see, and it's just not me, but to see us.
Yes.
Looking at your colleague there, your beautiful colleague.
Thank you.
It's as if I'm seeing her or our mothers, our aunties, those women that raised us and cared for us and that were so strong for us, to see them in this light.
Yeah.
In
100%.
this embodiment of Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see in the trailer, you and everyone else, there is so much emotion in this film. What was it like collaborating on such a high emotional level?
Well, we are a passionate people.
Indeed.
And we indeed brought it. And of course, because we our beloved brother made his transition. And we just loved him. He was such an example of excellence and wisdom for us that we wanted to step into those shoes. So we wanted to bring that nature to the screen also. So there were no excuses whatsoever, because all you had to do was think of Chadwick, and it raised your game.
And on that note, so can you tell us what was it like to then get to reunite with, there's so many strong women in this film, and you got to work with many of them before, like Letitia Wright,
Family, it's family. It's very familiar, and because the movie was so embraced, even that sort of cemented our familiar bonds even more. And to, so to make the return, it's, you're just running into familiar arms.
It's a family reunion.
Yeah, there's not that getting to know or, being careful. I know you, girl.
Keep it 100.
Your daughter, come here.
Right. These dynamics are so wonderful to watch on screen, too. Like, we definitely get that family feel. What's it like just rehearsing these kinds of things?
You just, everyone's just ready. Everyone just showed up ready. Everyone showed up bringing forth their, putting forth their best foot forward. There was nothing but a spirit of generosity, and vulnerability on display. Just whatever I can do, let's do. And that was across the board. Sometimes, in big, when there's so many personalities involved, you can get so much going on. But there was just something about Ryan as the head of this magnificent voyage, this ship. He is, as the head, he's so humble, he's so prepared, he's so collaborative. He's so, he will deflect. He wants to make sure that you're comfortable. He does it. You can't show out when you're around him. You can only show up.
Well, it sounds like he was able to create a beautiful experience for you all, and it's already resonating in the trailer. So Angela Bassett, our queen, we thank you so much for all of the work and passion that you've thrown into it. I know everyone wants to chat with you. I want to keep you here, but I gotta send you on your way. Angela Bassett, thank you so much for doing everything that you do. You do the thing.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Angela. And we are going to kick it over to, I believe it is Ray and Kelly. We're going to kick it on over to the other end of the carpet.
Yes. Hey, guys. Hey. We are here with one of my favorite goddesses, Quinta Brunson.
And
Welcome to the purple carpet.
Thank you for having me. I'm here with one of my favorite goddesses.
Yeah, the reunion I just witnessed, there was so much hugging and excitement between these two, and I was like, I'll interview both of them next.
I don't know you. What is your name?
I'm Ray. Thank you, Quinta. I'm a big fan, as we all are.
Thank you.
Listen,
so much.
who isn't a fan of Abbott Elementary, which tonight plays a little bit of a tribute to Wakanda Forever. Tell us about that.
How ironic. Yeah, no, it's crazy. This was a night where we did, people will have seen it already by now, but we did a lot of Marvel in this episode, not even on purpose. Our room is just such fans. Me in particular, I'm a huge fan. With great powers comes great responsibility is tattooed on my side. But we have Storm, we have Scarlet Witch, we have a surprise I'm not willing to give away. Ooh. But we just, I don't know, we love Marvel, and it just so happens that tonight that episode is airing, and I'm here. I missed the episode, but I'll watch it later.
You were in the episode.
They moved the date just for you.
I was in it, yeah.
Well, one, congrats on your Emmy, my friend. I mean, absolutely incredible and so well deserved.
Thank you.
But also, what does it mean to be here for this film specifically on this carpet?
I'm so excited. First of all, the moment I saw this trailer, I watched the trailer about 20 times in a row.
Yeah.
Unabashedly. And I mean, I don't know, I was moved more than I even thought I would be by the trailer. It just was game changing, and I don't know. It's Black Panther is so close to our hearts, and we know with Chadwick, it just feels like they did a good job of capturing exactly what this movie is supposed to mean to us. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm only assuming. Ryan Coogler, just a huge fan. He said hello to me on the carpet back there, and that he loved my work, and I almost passed. It took me a minute to realize who he was, because he's so unassuming and just chill. So I kind of didn't realize who was talking to me for a second.
Yeah.
And I almost passed out. I admire his work that much. I think.
Well, I hear
it's mainstream, but it's also for Black people. It's just incredible.
Yeah. Well, Quinta, he's here. That's what I'm trying to say. You gotta go find him, is what I'm trying to say. Thank you so much for taking time to speak with us. We really appreciate it.
Love you.
Megan James, we know you got someone great down there right now. Let us know who.
We sure do. We have a princess and a general. Welcome to Letitia Wright and Denai Guerrero. We are so excited that y'all are here with us tonight. So, what was it like coming back to this world?
It was incredible. The characters, the world that you know and love, just teaming up again with purpose, with meaning, with love. It meant the world to us to reunite and to bring this film to you.
Yeah.
You know, and on that note, what has it been like to be on this experience of bringing the beauty and the power of the African continent to the rest of the world? They're waking up to who we are and what, they're catching up. What has that experience been like for you all to be a part of this project?
That's been everything. I mean, for me, I was born in the United States. I was raised in Southern Africa and Zimbabwe. So coming back to the United States, it's always been kind of my life force or engine or purpose or desire or pleading that the world sees Africa for all the multidimensionality that it has, for all the astounding dynamic people that are there, and the complexity and the ingenuity. And so becoming a part of Wakanda was deeply it felt deeply organic to me and in the pocket, and with such an amazing family that we got to become, and that we all had that same desire for telling the stories of people of African descent this way. So it's really meant everything. It's kind of beyond what we could have dreamt of or imagined in that way.
Yeah, it's so awesome. And just like with the first film, there is so much woman power in this film. We see it through the trailer. We see it all over the place. What is it like being a female genius and the greatest warrior in the world?
Oh man, being a female genius, firstly for me, it's really cool. It's really cool, man, to see Black women be celebrated in this way, to see Black women, be championed is incredible.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you all so much for just the gift that you are giving to not only the Marvel fans, but just the world in general. And I know we want to keep you here, but there's so many people who want to chat with you. So thank you so much for everything that you give. We're going to send you on your way. Congratulations tonight. Enjoy.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you both.
Epic.
Man, and the hits just keep on coming. We're going to head on over to Justin at the other end of the carpet.
Yeah, here I am, a little flabbergasted myself. I mean, no big deal. Casual day on the carpet here on Hollywood Boulevard, just hanging out. I had so many cool people walk by me earlier. The crowd was chanting for Xochitl Gomez, of course, who we saw in Marvel Studios, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And there is just so much love from these fans, and so much love given back to the fans. Everybody is stopping, taking pictures, signing plushies, all sorts of stuff, and it's just such a remarkable, happy, and joyous event here tonight. I can't believe we all get to be a part of this, and the fans, man, have really been putting it out. I hope they don't have to go to work tomorrow because they just keep hyping this up over and over and over. Probably going to have some laryngitis. Maybe a good time for me to invest in some lozenges or something like that, because this crowd is super hype. I don't know if y'all saw, but Kevin Feige just walked by, I believe, on his way to the stage, and I'm sure that they're going to want to have a long chat with him about that. You know, speaking of multidimensionality, it's something that I really love about this carpet. It is just so vibrant in terms of the colors, the textures, the styles, you know, almost the flavors, if you will. And it's just got me so absolutely pumped to be a part of it. And I can tell that the fans are just eagerly awaiting to see this film tonight. As we've heard, it's sure to be impactful, sure to be impressive. And speaking of impressive, I think we're going to head back to the front. So, Justin Warner, tossing to you officially.
Thanks, Justin. Always bringing the action. I always really love getting Justin's insights. Like, he just is seeing things that we're not always seeing. And also back at home, remember, follow along at all of our Marvel social channels. Follow at Marvel, hashtag Wakanda Forever, and you can join in on the conversation. I'm sorry, I'm distracted because we have the man who knows so much, the man with a hat full of secrets. It is Kevin Feige. Hello, Kevin.
I'm very good, thank you. Hey, everybody.
We are back. You know, you are a producer and you head up Marvel Studios. So what can you tell us about what we're diving into? How are we going to expand on the world of Wakanda this go around?
Who have you spoken to so far today?
Well, a
lot of people, right?
A lot of
so you got, my guess is you've got the scoops, but it's all Ryan Coogler, and his co-writer Joe Robert Cole, Nate Moore, our producer on it. Everyone, I'm sure you've talked to Hannah and Ruth. They've brought Wakanda we are seeing more of Wakanda in this film. We see Namor, do a little damage in Wakanda. But it is great to see this and to see what this movie is intended to be, which is a celebration.
Speaking of Namor, tell us a little bit about the decision to bring him into the MCU in this film.
Namor, as the Marvel fans know, is one of, if not the original. He and Human Torch, right? Almost at the same time. And so that forever it's been on our lists. I remember, 18 years ago, putting together, I think we even commissioned a script 18 years ago. And the timing was never right and the idea was never right. Ryan Coogler on the first movie started pitching a war between kingdoms. And if you actually added a cultural specificity to Namor, and that's certainly what he's done in this movie, and it's not Atlantis, it's Talokan, and I can't wait for people to meet the Talokanil and Namor.
Yeah, and so with that, Nate Moore was kind of talking about a little bit how this movie is going to change, but from your perspective, what do you think this movie is going to do? This is the last feature film of Phase 4. How are things going to change? Or, what's the themes that are coming up that we're going to experience in Phase 5?
Well, obviously, I don't want to talk too much about Phase 5, and even talking about Phase 4 tonight, this is really about Wakanda Forever, but the reason this anchors Phase 4 and the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special coming out soon is because the phases are all about introductions, right? And Phase 4 has been all about, think of all of the characters we've met here, and now finally in the finale here of Phase 4, looking at it by phases, we meet an entire new kingdom and a character who is the very foundation of what we do at Marvel.
Kevin, I love getting to talk to you because you help us understand things in ways that we never understood before. Really appreciated that. Yeah. Kevin, you've got a huge night ahead of yourself. Thank you so much for talking with us. Enjoy the night. Thank you. All right, well, right over that way, and we got even more, and the hits just keep on coming. We've got Lupita Nyong'o here. Hello, it's so good to see you. It's been a long time since we've seen Nakia.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit what she's been up to?
You're about to find out.
That's fair. But maybe just catch us up on maybe what's like not there. Like, okay, she went to the beach or something.
She did go to the beach.
Okay, the beach is great.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since we last saw her. She's grown and, matured. She's also lost her main love, so we see how she's handling that.
Yes. Now, Nakia is a war dog, and I know for a lot of people, They often assume that she's a Dora Milaje. Tell us a little bit about a Dora Milaje. Tell us a little bit of the difference between war dogs and Dora Milaje for people who are not in the know.
Well, war dogs are undercover spies, so their training, yes, they're trained in combat and stuff like that, but their training is very different. They go under the radar, whereas the Dora Milaje are very much the army of Wakanda. So they definitely have to work in tandem, but she's a little bit more exposed to the rest of the world, and she's the one who brings intel to Wakanda that keeps them on top.
Yeah, I want to dive in deeper about, I'm so fascinated about your, experience as being this war dog, Nakia. She spends a lot of her time away from Wakanda, but she loves it. What keeps her going in her mission?
Wow.
Sorry to bring it to him.
Wow, this is like a class that I need to pass.
You're doing great.
What keeps her going? I think love of country and love of her people. And she is a very principled person. There's certain things she stands for, and she really believes in the power of humanity together. And I think she brings that to her work.
A+ right there. You just done the class right there. Lupita Nyong'o, I know there's so many people who want to get to talk to you. We're so excited to see you back here in the MCU and taking us through Wakanda Forever. So thank you so much. Anything else you want to say to the Marvel fans before we head out?
I am just so happy to be back.
We love you so much. Enjoy the night, Lupita. So good to see you. All right. Well, again, anything can happen. We are live. And we want to jump on over to our friend Justin Warner at the other end of the carpet.
Just been so incredible. Oh, thank you. Some people even cheered for me. This is out of control. I guess I'm doing an all right job down here as the man with the fans. This has just been such a blast for us. As you all saw, everybody who's walked up on the main stage there has passed through here and has shared some time with the fans themselves. And it's been such a glorious time. And the way that people are sharing the energy here, it just feels so good. As I mentioned earlier, it kind of felt like it was like a family reunion sort of vibe here. So assuredly it is for the cast and crew. But I'm actually noticing, some of these cats have been here plenty of times before, and it's not the first carpet for them as well. But we're having some special guests drop in down here. I don't know if you can see, no big deal. Right over my shoulder there. Everybody is going wild, geeking out, taking photos. And that's the thing, as you all set up there on the main stage, when it's live, truly anything can happen. And I guess we never really know who's going to show up to these things, or at least I'm never going to really know. But that's okay. Justin Warner is the man with the fans. I have all the energy that I need, and that is from you all. Before I wrap things up here, I just got to say, there are so many smiles. And speaking of smiles, we've got 2 new smiling guests up there on the main stage. So my friends up there, if you don't mind, take it away.
We've got a special treat for you. We have both Victoria Alonso and Luis Desposito, executive producers on every Marvel Studios film and TV series that you have seen. You've done them all. People have seen your name. What can you tell us about this project here? How is it different from things we've seen before?
Well, this is our 30th.
30?
Yes.
We've been together since Iron Man 1.
Together.
And what makes this so
Forever.
different, obviously, is the passing of Chadwick. And I think the film has the perfect balance of honoring his legacy and a feeling of optimism for the future.
It's a celebration of his life, his work, and what's to come. So for us, it's bittersweet, obviously, but we're honored, and it took a long time to get us here, but now we're here, and we're glad that we're all here, and we're together, and we're still together. And he's watching. He's watching.
He's here. He's here with us.
I'm telling you, the spirit of him is here.
Yeah. Now you both are bringing us something new. I want to hear from you how you are feeling about the introduction of Talocan, how you're feeling about the introduction of Namor. Like you're giving us some new stuff in this film.
We have a lot. We have 7 languages in this film.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Get ready, people. Get ready.
Namor is probably one of our oldest characters.
Yes.
I think he first appeared in 1939
Correct.
as a Submariner. So to bring him finally to the screen is such a big deal. And our actor is amazing. And like Victoria was saying,
And we get to hear him in his native tongue in Mayan, and we get to hear him in Spanish. I mean, it's for a lot of us, it's a dream come true. We've been waiting a long time to see us and to feel represented.
Yeah, and with that, what has it meant for you all to be such pioneers, and so many people now feel so included in the MCU? What has that meant for you to be able to create projects where people feel themselves represented?
Well, we always say that is part of our growth and our global success is to have everyone, all eyes watching. So all eyes watching means that we can represent most, not all yet, but most. And we will continue to do that. And together we continue to say it's not something that we do because it's a political move, but it's because it's really good for the story.
If our films can represent and look like our window out into the world, they're going to be better stories. Yes.
Always.
Yes.
They're richer stories.
It is a beautiful thing. It's so inspiring, and there are little kids who see themselves because of the work that you all do. So thank you so much. There's so many people who want to talk to you. I'd love to keep you here, but we got to send you your way. Thank you so much for giving us over 30 movies and projects. I don't know how y'all do it. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. All right. It's good to see you. All right. We're going to keep this party on going at the other end of the carpet.
Justin.
We're back. Indeed. And those were such poignant words. There have been so many dreams that are coming true tonight. And I think that the fans clearly are just having such a great time. I mean, look at the sheer amount of autographs. My friends, if you got something autographed, show it off. Show it off. Look at all of this. I mean, I don't even have to do a job. I just stand here and everybody gets so jazzed. Well, thank you guys so much for that. It makes my life so much more fun. Anytime, they say, anytime. So speaking of dreams coming true, I imagine that Ray and Kelly have had a lot of magical moments tonight. So let's check in with them down there at stage 2 and see how they're doing. I'm sure it's going to be great.
I don't want to upstage whatever moment was just happening in the 7 Rupee, because that was incredible with the cape and everything. But wow.
Yeah.
The energy down here, who we have seen.
I mean, it's electric down here. And magical was a really great word, but electric also applies.
I mean, Kelly and I are just like, Angela, Winston, Cheryl. It's crazy. We're literally seeing everyone as they go by. And occasionally I'm just like,
and you know what? Here's the thing. I knew that this cast was not going to miss fashion-wise, and they have not missed. We're literally standing next to Winston Duke, and he looks incredible. Everybody looks incredible. As you can probably see, they're all gathered around him, which is kind of exciting. People obviously can't wait to get inside and see this film, but also they're marveling at this cast.
They're marvelous, and they're marveling.
I see what you did, and she saw what I did.
We've already talked to so many incredible people. Yeah. And we mentioned before, we keep on eavesdropping on all the interviews that are happening at stage 1 while talking to everyone we've got down here as well. And the energy is palpable. I cannot wait to get inside and see this film, Kelly.
Same. Yeah. What's happening down there, Nick and James?
Hey. All right. Always so good to see y'all. I mean, they're just having such a great time over there. And we've been having such a great time as well. I mean, just getting to talk to so many folks. And you really get a sense of just, it really is a celebration, this movie, right?
Yes, it's not only a celebration, but something new. You know, we're getting a glimpse into new cultures, new people. As Victoria said, we're going to hear a bunch of different languages. There's so much power in this kind of representation.
And that's what I really, again, like we were talking about, like so many people are getting to see themselves represented. They're going to areas that we just haven't gone to before. I'm really excited. And you can see the heart and care in creating Telecon, right? Again, Hannah Beekler talked about the 400-page guidebook that she created. I want to know if we can get a copy. I forgot to ask her. Can we get a copy of that? But you just get a sense that, they take such good care in honoring the cultures that they're representing and really bringing new life to things in ways that we just haven't seen before.
Yes, there is definitely a very clear pursuit of excellence out here tonight. Now, we're going to remind y'all again, make sure you get all your friends and your family members and you get tickets for a whole bunch of people and go together.
Yes.
That's WakandaForeverTickets.com.
Yep, that's where you're going to want to go. And I'm already thinking, I think I you have your roster of people that you're going to bring. You're going to go to WakandaForeverTickets.com and you're going to type in your zip code. It's going to come up. Who do you think you're going to bring?
Oh, I'm going to bring everybody. I'm bringing my kids. I'm bringing my kids' friends. I'm bringing my kids' friends' parents. I'm bringing my kids' friends' parents. We're just going all out. I might have to go to this WakandaForeverTickets.com and get a whole row. We just buy out a theater.
You can get a whole entire theater. I think that's what's so cool about this is because it really is a community event and everybody gets to come together. And speaking of a community event, I got to tell you, I love the community that we have here bringing you all the action. I want to go check in with our fabulous ladies on the other end of the carpet, Ray and Kelly. Hello. What do you have going on for us?
I mean, we have ourselves fangirling over everything. Still, that has not changed, let me tell you.
That has definitely not changed. We're doing all of the things you might imagine us doing in excitement and anticipation for this film. We're so excited.
I mean, my eyes are shifting because Winston Duke's over there. So if I don't look at you guys, it's because I'm a little busy. Okay, for you, I got to know, so far, what has been your favorite fashion moment?
Oh my God, that's again,
That's
like
mean.
asking a parent to choose a favorite child. But Lupita, that was gorgeous. Angela Bassett and Denied, the colors.
Oh, we see Lupita right there. Look at
Chef's
the
kiss.
beauty.
Chef's
I know we're
kiss.
talking about the clothes, but the beauty looks. Eyeshadows.
Pop. Magazine cover looks, all of them.
That's
all
true.
around. 10 across the board.
This entire premiere is actually just a magazine spread, by the way. It's just for fun.
Absolutely. Nick and James, what about you guys?
We have a treat for y'all. We have
Such a
Mabel
treat.
Cadena who plays Namora. This is your first red carpet. How do you feel?
I'm very excited. I've been nervous. It's a lot of emotions right now, but I'm happy.
Yeah, that's amazing. You are coming into the MCU real strong. What was it like training to be such a powerhouse character?
Oh, was a lot. We spent 1 year training, physical, mental, and we are free diving. We hold our breath under the water. We made an amazing job there, so it was really hard, actually. Yeah. Really, really hard.
Well, we actually hear that you hold your breath your first time that you went down. It was 8 minutes.
Well, it was 6.5.
We're going to round up. We're going to give you the 8. You deserve it.
Well, yes. No, but Tenoch actually did an amazing job too. It was actually 5 minutes, I think, or something like that.
the dedication that you have all to that. And speaking of the dedication, we've seen in the trailer blue skin. Now we want to know. There's some cosplayers out here. They painted their skin blue. Did you have to do that, or is it CGI? What was that process like?
Well, I spent 6 hours for that process for being blue. 6 hours, and actually we are starting 8 hours, and well, the time, the final time was 6 hours, but maybe you can see in the movie another Namora with another skin. I don't know. So
love the teaser, the mystery there.
A little tea.
You're doing that's good.
Let's see what's happening.
Yes, we're into it.
Yes.
Now, tell us what it was like to play a woman from a really powerful cultural background. We know that Namora is all about protecting her people. Give us a little insight into that experience.
Ooh, it's a lot because I think thanks for the legacy, the Chadwick legacy, Tenoch, Alex, and me. Now we have the opportunity to represent our culture, our Latin culture.
Yes.
So, as a Mexican woman, it's an amazing experience. Can play Namora in this universe, because we in Mexico exist a lot of faces.
Yeah.
So I am very proud that people like me, like with my face, with my skin, with my other culture, can be in this huge platform. So I'm very excited about it.
Yes, and the fans are also equally excited. They love you so much. They're excited for the splash. I'm sorry, I had to. The splash you're gonna make. I'm sorry, bad jokes here. But thank you so much for spending your time out here. Everybody wants to go and talk to you, so we're gonna send you on your way. Have a great night. Congratulations. Thank you, Mabel Cadena. Say goodbye to the Marvel fans.
Thank you, everyone.
Fabulous. Let's head on over to Justin at the other end of the carpet.
What's going on, Jess?
So check it out, my friends. We've talked about the stars, we've talked about the fans, we've talked about the cosplay. Now everybody's talking about Tessa. But I just gotta say, this carpet is incredible. And I don't just mean the carpet itself, although it is quite plush. If you look over here, you're gonna see some of the Dora Milaje. I said to myself, what incredible sculptures. My friends, they're human beings. They're just doing it perfectly. If you can see the occasional breath, maybe the occasional blink, but man, oh man, we've got them live and in living color here, and I gotta say, you're feeling the intensity that I'm sure is going to be evident in the movie we're all about to see tonight. And then if you look at the sort of set pieces here, all of those various glyphs is actually Wakandan writing. And it says, indeed, Wakanda forever on there. So for those of you at home who are looking for Easter eggs, no need to get out your secret decoder ring or translation service because I just told you. But that attention to detail is something that I've just found absolutely remarkable. You're looking at all sorts of lush foliage behind me. You might think, wow, well, I wonder what dusty closet that came out of. Not at all, my friends. The foliage is all alive. It's living, it is shedding, and I think that is so indicative of the spirit of this carpet. It is absolutely alive and breathing and robust and energized, and I'm just so happy to be a part of this right here, right now. I think we've got some action going on over at stage 2 with Kelly and Ray, so let's check it out. What's going on, guys?
What's going on is we are here with the man, the myth, the legend, Rip Hamilton. Thank you for joining us here on the Marvel Wakanda Forever purple carpet. I was going to say red carpet. But how are you doing and what brings you here tonight?
No problem. I mean, here, the movie, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big fan of Black Panther, the first movie that was put out.
Yeah.
This is actually my first purple carpet walk, right? Not red carpet.
Right.
But I'm excited. Like, this is dope. I'm in LA for a couple days.
Yeah.
So I said that, hey, this was something that I would want to do on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Usually I've been playing, but now I'm retired.
Yeah.
Now I can enjoy moments like this.
I love that. Now, here's the thing I like to always say about athletes is that you guys are kind of like real life superheroes,
Okay.
right? But if you could cosplay any character in Black Panther, who would you be and why?
You know what? Any of them, because I wore a mask when I played.
You did. You
so
did.
anybody that's wearing a mask right now, and I'm a fan of, because when I played, that was like my superhero thing, right?
was, yeah.
So anytime I come in here and seeing the cast with the type of energy they put out on the screen,
Yeah.
I get that adrenaline rush, like I'm
tonight, or
just everywhere. I'm just trying to suck it all in right now because like I'm a kid in the candy store too. Like I was a Marvel fan as a kid, so now to be able to kind of like relive one of my dreams of being out here and then get to seeing a lot of the characters that's involved in the show, in the movie, is just an awesome feeling.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Well, we're so excited you're here to see the film. I mean, we feel just as excited as you, but having this energy is incredible.
I know I should have brought my mask. I should have walked through with my mask. Maybe I would have painted it a different color. That would have been super dope.
Well, go meet your heroes, Rip. Go meet them all.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Nick and James.
man.
I mean, this is so much fun. My arm's a little tired. I gotta be honest. What's heading down on over your way? That wasn't a
So
sentence.
cool. He's so tall. And oh my gosh, look at that. We've got him signing the autographs right over there. So amazing. There it is, the myth, the legend.
Gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, so it has been overwhelmingly powerful here tonight. All of the beautiful outfits, but the spirit of this space right now is like something I've never experienced before.
Absolutely. And we were seeing earlier, we do have Winston Duke is here roaming the carpet, and we got to talk about him, playing M'Baku. And when he said that when he first read the script, couldn't put it down. Like, that's how powerful. And the man gets scripts all the time, but he couldn't put it down because the script was just so gripping.
Yeah. I also love the fact that he reunited again with his Yale classmate. He and Lupita Nyong'o went to Yale. They went to the Yale Drama School together, and I just think that's the most amazing thing.
Yeah, you know what also so cool about them is they actually went to go see, I believe, the first Marvel Studios Avengers together, and he said, we're going to be in a Marvel movie together. I mean, talk about manifesting it, and here they are being able to go through this entire experience together. It is just such an incredible, cool thing. And just also really, you're hearing about how so many of the characters, and they're not saying too much, but you get that sense that they're having to, go through something and come out the other end, but I feel like there's this sense of perseverance, you know, that I think in so many of us who've ever had to go through things, that, you know, coming in at the other end, you know, with a joyous experience.
Yeah, absolutely. We are having so much fun here, just looking around, seeing all these beautiful faces, these beautiful costumes. I hope you all are following along with us. Don't forget, use that hashtag Wakanda Forever. Use it on your comments. We want to hear from you.
We do want to hear from you. And again, we are live. There is so much stuff that is happening here on the carpet. There's just so much beauty to see. But we want to know what you all see. Again, hashtag Wakanda Forever. And we've got a very special guest coming up here. We've got to see you in all your glory. Michaela Cole, hello. We are live with the Marvel fans. They love you so much. They're going crazy over there. Michaela Cole, welcome. What does it feel like to be joining the world of Wakanda?
Huge honor, huge privilege. It means a lot to the world on a huge scale, and then within this little cast, it means the universe, and to be a part of it, I don't have words. I'm just very, very privileged.
Yeah, now you're coming in as a member of the Dora Milaje, right? So what was the training like? Because we know you had to do some stuff.
Intense, yeah, intense boot camp, training with spears, with wooden sticks in the sweltering heat, the Atlanta heat outside. But we loved it. It sort of brought us closer together as a tribe of women, and I've become very close with those ladies. You know, the female stunt team are like my sisters now, so I have family for life in them.
So that's so beautiful. We've been hearing so much about the closeness of everybody. And you know, you're a new character that we haven't seen before. Can you give us a little information about who is Aneka?
Yeah, she's very rebellious, and she looks out for the individual lives of the Dora more than the bigger vision of Wakanda, which means she makes decisions that don't always work well with the heads. So, you know, that's who she is.
You heard it here first, y'all.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
How does that respond? Because Okoye is pretty by the book, so how does that vibe and dynamic work out?
Well, exactly.
That makes sense. You're like, and that's the point I was trying to make.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Michaela Cole, we are so excited to have you as part of the MCU and the Wakanda family. So thank you so much for talking to the Marvel fans. They're so excited to see you. I'm going to send you on your way. Thank you so much. Enjoy the night.
Thank you so much. Take good care.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, we're going to head on over to the other end of the carpet because you know the action keeps on going.
All right. M'Baku, Mr. Winston Duke.
I mean,
hello.
Hello.
Actually,
yes. Hello, Marvel World. We are here. Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever indeed. Look, we're back to where it all started for you. What does it feel like for you to be here tonight?
You know, I think there's a macro feeling of some somberness, personal ones, and it'll never be like number one.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the strength. Wakanda Forever is something completely different than, you know, Black Panther.
Yeah.
And I remember distinctly Chadwick getting out of his car on the carpet, and he had the Dora surrounding him. And his friend, who's a drummer, Jabari, his name is Jabari.
Yeah.
Like
oh, that's
the tribe.
perfect. Yeah.
Yes. Jabari, incredible guy. Love you. He got out and he was playing the drums to set the stage for Chadwick, and it was just incredible.
Yeah.
That's the most beautiful thing. I mean, there's such a new story that's being told here, but what were the emotions like? What was the vibe like, the collaborative process like on set throughout this film?
It was very melancholic, you know, happy, sad, great to be amongst friends and, you know, family, and sad to be there given the circumstance.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we made something really special, and we knew that this time.
Yeah.
There's no mistaking it.
Yeah.
It's not a surprise what's gonna happen on that screen tonight.
Yeah.
This time we knew we were doing something cool, and we're all trying to, you know, we're all really fierce collaborators and fierce creatives. So everyone was trying to outdo themselves. Like, can I act harder?
Wow.
How do I be in this even more? And like, everyone just led with creativity.
Yeah.
Well, we know you're the strength and the backbone of this film. You got the muscles to beat it. And we have some new challenges coming M'Baku's way, so I gotta know. The fans have to know, actually. M'Baku or Namor? Who's stronger, my friend?
Oh my God! Unfortunately, Namor.
Oh no!
You know,
Humbling.
I'm a stronger personality. I make more jokes. But Namor, yeah, he could. I'm a paper doll.
Well, we can't wait to see more of the beautiful reunion between you and your castmates. We've already seen some of it happening down here, and we know there's so much more happening at the other side of the red carpet. Nick and James would love to see who you're talking with now.
Perfect time. Well, it's gonna be great.
We are so excited. We have a very special guest on our stage right now, Dominique Thorne. Yes.
Hello,
So
hello.
welcome to the MCU. We know you are coming in hot. We heard about the Ironheart show that's coming, but you're getting your introduction in this film. Tell us a little bit about Ironheart.
Oh man.
About Riri.
Miss Riri Williams. I am so ready for y'all to meet her. I hope that you love her. I hope that you accept her, because she is indeed coming in hot. She's coming with a lot of voice, with a lot of passion about what means a lot to her, about wanting to protect her people, about proving to the world that she is worthy, that she too is capable of great things. And I hope that in Wakanda, she does them well.
Oh, yes. I have no doubt that she probably will. You mentioned Wakanda. What does it mean for you to have Riri Williams' story start in Wakanda? What has that experience been like for you?
I mean, to be playing someone who's termed a super genius and to have her birth into the MCU start in a place that by definition is brilliance, is black excellence, is black achievement to the umpteenth degree. It seems like the safest sort of thrusting into the world that a genius could ask for. Yeah.
Now, we've heard that one day you just got a phone call. It was like, hey, do you want to play this character? What was that like?
Something like that. It was otherworldly, but it also felt like a promise fulfilled almost. Yeah. I remember like maybe 5-6 years prior, sort of getting a message from God, more or less telling me to get my life together. And I heard this voice so clearly say that I would not be allowed to do great things or things greater than where I was at the time unless I do that. And so I went away, put my head down, got the work together, and he did it. He did it.
Dominique Thorne is such an inspiring story, and we are so excited. This is just the beginning. Riri Williams is coming full force. Y'all heard it. All right, we're going to send you on your way. Welcome to the MCU.
Thanks for having me.
So good to see you. A little shimmy shake. All right, we're going to keep the action going on at the other end of the carpet.
Goodbye to you. I always come back. I'm like, you guys, everyone's got to say bye to Victoria.
I mean, you mean Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria.
Who was just speaking with the incredible Alex Luvinelli. It's wonderful to see you.
Exciting, right?
I mean, she was kind of fangirling out over you too. We gotta say that, right?
Okay, say we're here to your Marvel fans because
we are here.
Oh, straight from Tylicon, we have Atuma. What is it like to be a part of the Marvel universe? Yeah. My God.
Unreal.
Yeah.
This is so unreal. Just being here, finally getting here from production to everything, and now, oh my God, pinch me, please, pinch me. Ah!
Okay.
Breathing. You're awake.
Now, we know you can't tell us much, but what can you tell us about your character?
Such a special project. You know, we all work so hard, and making a movie of this magnitude, it's no simple joke.
Not at all.
You add everything that's going on in the world, the pandemic, it's even more difficult. I am very proud that we all came together and we worked so hard to make this. And I'm excited for the fans to go see it, and you guys are gonna love this because we worked so hard for it.
Okay, you talked about the process of production, but what was it like getting the call that you are now a part of the Marvel Universe?
It was like, I got the call and I was like,
yeah, that's about all I...
What? And then I hung up and then I called my mom. Straight to voicemail. I called my girlfriend. She didn't answer.
Oh no!
Then I called my mom, and then she finally answered. I told her, and then we were all, excited, and we're here. She's somewhere around here.
And this isn't just any role. I mean, you are a general of Namor's army. I can't say that.
I am Atuma.
Yes.
And I am so excited that he's finally here in the MCU, and people are gonna meet Atuma.
Atuma. And should we be afraid of Atuma?
Listen, he's a very humble, loving person. He loves his people, but he's someone you don't want to mess with or piss off.
Yeah.
Because he'll tax you.
Uh-oh.
Big time.
Uh-oh.
More than the IRS.
I already have real fears. I don't need that in my movies too, my friend. Does the hair make an underwater appearance,
Of course. I want to make this clear. Atuma's hair is real.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. We can't wait to watch your hair.
Thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely.
Lovely to speak with you.
Seeing you.
I don't even know who you guys have left. I feel like we've just gotten to witness everybody having so much fun being reunited on stage. But Nick and James, I know you got something for us. You always do.
Well, we just saw y'all get that excellent scoop. You heard it here. Atuma's hair is real. I was wondering.
Real.
I was wondering.
Yes.
It is, And you know what else is real? Is just the energy that is happening here tonight. The fans. You know what? The reception, they are so ready for Riri Williams. Like every time you talk about Riri, when they saw Dominic Thorne, they were just electric for her. They were chanting Iron Heart, Iron Heart. Y'all know you are. Yeah, you know you are. They're doing it again. They love it. They are so ready for it. And there is such, you know what we had earlier, Rihanna was walking the carpet earlier tonight. She is here, and we are so excited because it was just announced today that she's going to be having a single, she's going to be part of the Black Panther, Marvel Studios Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack.
I can't even wait. Like, the original Marvel Studios Black Panther soundtrack, I listened to for like a year solid on repeat. So I can't wait to get a hold of this one. I know it's going to be amazing.
And it's been a while since we've heard from, Rihanna, who's also, another Riri we have here within the
all the Riris.
within the community here. And I just know that she's really going to bring it. I was hearing that, she was just so inspired hearing about what the story was about and the process that, the crew and the cast went through to create it. She just was incredibly inspired. So I do believe that's going to be hitting on this Friday. I think we're going to get a sneak peek to listen to it.
October 28th. I do believe that single will be dropping. Cannot wait to hear it.
Yes.
And I'm sure our fans are feeling the same way. You all are excited about this Rihanna single, right?
They're so hyped for it. They are so hyped for it. Absolutely. And again, don't forget, you can still stay involved in the conversation on all of our Marvel social channels. Head on over to @Marvel, #Wakanda Forever to catch all the action. Again, what are you seeing? Who are you excited about? We want to know how amped you are. You can follow along on all of those channels.
Yes. Back to Kelly and Ray. What's going on, y'all?
We have Catherine Newton, and we could introduce her, but if you've watched the Marvel Studios Ant-Man and the Wasp latest trailer, Quantumania, you will know who this is. Would you like to introduce yourself to your new Marvel fans?
I'm Catherine, and I play Cassie Lang, and I hope you really liked the new trailer.
We do.
Yes, is the short
20
answer.
times over.
So what does it feel like to be here tonight for Wakanda Forever?
It's really special.
Yeah.
I think it's been a long time coming, and I think that there's just a lot of legacy in this movie and honor here, and I'm excited to see Letitia in this movie.
Oh yeah.
The energy here is insane. This is the biggest red carpet I've ever been on. And it's very fun to be here and be a part of the Marvel Universe, and it's very exciting just to see this movie in a theater with people who made the movie and who love this studio, so it's going to be fun.
Does this kind of, oh, sorry.
I was going to say, there's a question you asked earlier that I actually want to ask Catherine, because yes, now she has her own character within the Marvel Universe, but for Marvel Studios Black Panther Wakanda Forever, who would you cosplay as if you had to?
Oh, I'm feeling very Black Panther tonight.
I was gonna say.
Just trying to do a little Black Panther. I'm a little like that. It's Halloween. But yeah, probably Black Panther. Definitely. Yes.
Now, does being here tonight kind of get you even more excited about Ant-Man to come in at the top of 2023? What does that kind of do for you?
Well, seeing the trailer made me really excited, and I love what I've seen so far. Little bits like in ADR, and I feel like the response was really good. And Kang, I'm really excited for Kang.
Aren't we all?
Well, now that you're a part of the cinematic universe, there's always going to be newcomers. There's so many stories to tell. Would you have any advice for anyone who would come on board as a new Marvel Cinematic Universe person?
Like a new actor?
Yeah, new actor, new character, whatever.
Just don't hold back. If you get the opportunity, don't hold back. That's what Paul said to me on like the first day of rehearsals. He was like, don't hold back. And I didn't. So I hope that you love it.
I would love to see a list of other things Paul has advised us on. Nick and James, what do you got going for us all the way down there?
Well, again, y'all just getting another scoop, a little taste of Phase 5 that is to come there. So that is really exciting to get to see that.
Hey, and also Kang, again, we can just toss that name out there. I cannot wait. I'm hopefully nothing was held back there either. We know that our fans haven't held anything back tonight. They came out full force. They are ready to see this film. It is on and popping.
They really have, and look what you're getting right now is a bunch of shots of just how massive this carpet is all the way down Hollywood Boulevard, and we know someone who's been running up and down, getting his steps in for sure,
Facts.
up and down this carpet. Let's go over to Justin, who is somewhere amazing and cool as always.
Wow, not always, my friends, but tonight, oh my gosh, there is not a spot on this carpet that is not amazing and cool. And I gotta say, I'm calling this the purple carpet diet because I think I've been up and down this block maybe 12 or 13 times, because every time I walk by, I see something that I want to talk about, that I want to point out. And so I saw these massive Panther statues being moved in yesterday. They were done on pallets, on forklifts, and then very carefully loaded onto this stage. And this is no ordinary stage, my friends. This is where Rihanna walked. So, my life is now even more complete. So yeah, check it out. As I mentioned before, the writing is official Wakandan. If you felt like translating, you would see that it says Wakanda Forever in there. And I just got to say that, 2 days ago, not much of this was here. And I think we'll have a little hyperlapse showing you all exactly all the effort that it took to put this together. And I got to say, the energy, the enthusiasm, and all of the beauty that we've brought to Hollywood Boulevard is just a miracle to see. My friends up at the front, what's going on up there?
Well, Justin, things are already starting to see the cosplayers are getting to their seats over there. I want to check in, though. It's been such a magical night. I want to check in with, Ray and Kelly. What has this night been for you? What are some of the highlights that y'all have experienced that really stick out to you?
I think seeing all of these characters that we've been hearing so much about in the flesh, and seeing how excited they are to be here, and hearing about the celebration of it all.
Yeah, for me, talking to Winston Duke, always love talking to that guy, and really hearing him kind of tap into, I think, what's going to be so special about tonight. Really did it for me, I think.
But as we said 10 times before, it's the fashion.
Oh my God.
And I think we actually have a reel of some of the best fashion moments that we saw tonight. And I want to take a look because I got to see everyone's outfits once more.
Same.
Yeah.
One more time.
Please show me. Let me go. tell me y'all saw Rihanna?
I saw Rihanna.
I'm looking later.
I mean,
Nick and James, did you have any favorite fashion moments y'all saw?
Oh, absolutely. Angela Bassett walking up and just like showering us with this cloud of purple shimmer all day. Give it to me all day.
Cloud of purple shimmer. I love it.
A lot of purple shimmer. Hannah Beekler for me, for sure, and just her brilliance and excellence.
Beautiful.
But big thank you to our fans over there, to our other two counterparts over there. Ray, Kelly, thank you so much for everything that you did tonight. Just absolute magic all night long.
Yes, well, it is time for us to go see the film. It's really exciting.
Absolutely. But before we do that, we want to go over and say goodbye. We want to check in with Justin one more time because, Justin, you're always bringing the magic. Justin, what was one of your highlights for the evening?
I got to say, I feel like I have the best job of anyone here because I get to be with the people. And, I think a lot of people talk about Hollywood as being this big thing, but, it's all made of people. And it's so great to be with all of these people, and I love it. It's been a magical night. Back to you.
Man, Justin, thank you so much again the man was up and down the carpet all night long. So thank you so much for getting the work and getting the steps in and getting all that action. And you know what? It is now time to wrap things up here. And the movie's just about to go ahead and get started. So we're going to go on inside there. But before we go, if you are at home, make sure to go ahead and grab those tickets right now for Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It is only in theaters in the US on November 11th.
Yes, that's WakandaForeverTickets.com. Go grab a whole bunch for you and your group.
Yes, that's right. And we're actually going to take a sneak peek at the trailer before we get going here. So thank you all so much. I'm James Arthur M.
I'm Nick Stone.
And this is Marvel,
your universe.
Only the most broken people can be great leaders.
His people did not call him general or king. They called him Kukul Khan, the feather serpent god. Killing him will risk eternal war.
He's coming for the surface world.
We know what you whisper. They have lost their protector. Now is our time to strike. Show them who we are.